Afternoon, all afternoon. I hope everybody is okay. Oh man, sorry guys, I'm just setting up my screens, as they say. Yeah, big up to people in the house. I know other people are doing streams. I can't. Man, what can you do, guys? What can you do? It is what it is, isn't it? Fozi is a madman, as they say. I do what I want when I want. Don't really care anymore. You know what I mean? We do try our best. That's all we can do. Can't fit in anywhere, but yeah. What can you do, man? What can you do? Big up, everybody. Afternoon. Yeah, I'm on my own. I'm not doing a panel show or anything like that. It's whatever it says on the thumbnail. That's what I'll be talking about. Have you guys seen Mbappe, guys? Like, he's gone over 30 million fans of Real Madrid. I don't know if it's just Real Madrid fans. It could be, other fans as well. There was a petition that started about Mbappe remaining at Real Madrid, and people want him out. They said what they said was, ever since he's been at the club hasn't been the same. There's no unity. The club doesn't win anymore, and and all of a sudden, the petition that started from a few people has gone to 30 million, and it's still going up. So, what have I been saying about Mbappe, guys? I've been telling you guys, the guy is not what it seems. He's a fake footballer, man. He chose money over football. He chose money over legacy, and now look at him. You know what I mean? He thought like he could do this, the free transfer towards Real Madrid, and then everybody's gonna be all right with it. Bro. There you go. When you left PSG, they've won the Champions League. When you arrived at Real Madrid, they've already won the Champions League and the league before you arrived. Now they don't win anything. So both teams haven't won, apart from the league, obviously, at PSG. They've never won the Champions League with him in the team. So there you go, people, man. It's always, listen, man, the grass is not always green on the other side, is it? When you get these big time Charlies at your football club, look what happens, man. Look what happens. Look at what happens. The idiot's stuck now, if you know what I mean. And I hear some Liverpool fans saying, bring him to Liverpool. Why are we going to bring him here? What pull have we got nowadays? We ain't got shit. So what's the actual point, bringing a player in here? Well, don't make any sense. Yeah, so guys, please like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff. I'm here again, another day, man. Another day, another stream. My last stream was yesterday, the Champions League, Bayern Munich versus PSG. What a game that was. But it finished 1-1. I was expecting a lot of goals in the game. I thought Bayern Munich disappointed, guys. They're really, really disappointed. For being the home team, you should be, beating PSG at home. You should have a game plan, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Bayern is out. PSG in the final versus Arsenal. I'm looking forward to that game because, it's two different teams. And I'll put them in the thumbnails. I'm going to start with that, then I'll talk about Liverpool after. So if you look at, I already done a pre-recorded video, guys. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. So if you look at both teams, they're two different teams, aren't they? Bayern Munich, PSG and Arsenal. One is halal football, one is haram football. Halal means possession, beautiful football. Haram means, defensive, set piece, boring football, if you know what I mean. So I'm very intrigued to see this game. I'm very, I think it'll be a better game than you guys think, because the styles are different. It's a neutral ground. And then the players have to perform in some sort of way to win the game as well. So am I looking at the physicality of Arsenal against the finesse of PSG? Like, how is this gonna clash in the game? I'm looking forward to it. I hope I'm off that day. I don't want to spoil my holidays or anything like that. I really hope I'm off that day. So let me get to the chat before I start, man. Appreciate everybody that's on. Yeah, man. I know the other guys are on the other channels. It is what it is. I'm not gonna wait around every time for people, you know what I mean? There's two, I can't do the mornings, I can't do the afternoons, I can't do the evenings. So what can I do, guys? Like, I got to fit in somewhere, you know what I mean? So, and I've got work tomorrow. So I got to do my stream at some point. Please like, share, subscribe, as it says over there. Road to 5,000. I'm almost at 3,000. So I've got, just say around 90 subscribers to go to get 3,000 subscribers. On TikTok, I want to get to 1,000 because it gives you the opportunity to record things live over there. If I get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, it's the same name, guys. Fozi TV. Please go over there and follow me over there as well. And I'm on Twitter as well. I don't really use the channel one. I use my personal one, which is Fozi79. Liverpool actually follow me on there, as I said that many times before as well. So please follow me on that one. It's picking up, man. Yesterday I had about 30,000 people watching me doing the live watch along, and I was looking at DR Sport. They had about 500 people watching them. I had 30,000. They had 500. People messaged me, Fozi, man, you're blowing up on Twitter. You've got more people on Twitter watching you than DR Sport. This was the second time I heard this as well. It's crazy. 30,000 people watched me yesterday on Twitter. I don't know how it works, but that's what it says. Views, 30,000 people. It's madness. It's crazy, man. I don't deserve that stuff, but I mean, DR Sport, who pay production team and all that stuff, versus little old me that has this graphics and puts things like this on. It's crazy. It's absolutely madness. Please follow us in Discord. As you can see there, people, the link is in the Discord. We've got a few people in there from different channels as well. It's for everybody. It doesn't have to be just Liverpool fans, you know what I mean? You could support Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal. It doesn't really matter. Just come on there and have your say. And not only that, you could give us, subjects to talk about on the Discord. So whenever we do a stream, we'll put it on the Discord, and then you could give us something to talk about as well. Or sometimes probably we'll put the link in there. You could come on the live shows as well. So we're trying to build obviously a community on Discord as well, and on the channel, of course. So yeah, big up everybody, man, big up. So please, follow us on all that stuff I just put up there. The link should be, it's gonna be there anyway, man. Let me put it at the top. Let it pin it up at the top so it doesn't disappear. There you go. Yeah, as I was saying about, haram football versus halal football versus haram football, is going to be very interesting in that final. Listen, football's lost the spark, in my opinion. When you're looking at the quality of football nowadays, I was watching Drifty on Ram's channel yesterday. He pretty much says what I say. I just don't like football anymore. The way it used to be, it's just the physicality of the football is gone. The managerial style is gone. It's too mechanical nowadays. Technology is involved. You don't even celebrate goals anymore. Football ain't as entertaining as it used to be, if you know what I mean, guys. Like, it's a dying sport. Unfortunately, it's due to, getting these people who don't know about our sport into the game. If you look at our football, in the Premier League nowadays, every club is almost owned by overseas obviously Americans. So when you have that at your football club, and they don't know they don't want to, like, basically study what football is all about, what we do over here. It's going to go only one way, which is the wrong direction. And then you look at the football that's played nowadays, like, what's exciting about it? What's good about it? It's dying, man. And then there's a World Cup around the corner. Nobody even notices there's a World Cup around the corner. Yeah, man. But yeah, as I was saying about those two teams, it's going to be very interesting. I'll talk about it, obviously, as I go along. Big up names, my brother. Big up big up Clive, bro. I hope you're okay. Big up Cop Fiver. It's okay, man. You don't have to stay. It's fine. It's all good, man. Big up Sean. Big up my guy. I will do more shows with Frank and Dean in the future, bro. That's the whole plan. We're gonna do it on a regular basis. Unfortunately, due to my shifts, it's very difficult to, maneuver everything to get a show going on a regular basis, my guy. So yeah, I will do that. But I'm gonna do shows with Man City fans, Arsenal fans, and Chelsea fans as well, and Man United as well. So look forward to that one as well. 100%, I'll be doing that. Numbnuts is here. Yeah, he's here. He's definitely here, man. That scumbag. Yeah, big up to everybody. I'm just going through the comments. Don't want to be rude as always. You know what I mean? I always welcome you guys in. Big up Trudon. I see you there, bro. You snake. I always see you there. You said Mbappe is the GOAT. When did I say that? I didn't say that. Get out of here, man. Never say that. Did you see Hamza get cooked on Hussam's channel yesterday? He got destroyed. I didn't see nothing, bro. I had to get away from this, man. I'm on YouTube every single minute, bro, so I haven't seen it. I'll check it out later on. My brother, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so as I was saying about Arsenal and PSG, it's two different teams who have different philosophies at the football clubs. One has obviously possession-based, exciting football. The other one has, set pieces and negative football. But listen, even if you complain about Arsenal, at least they got to the final. That's the most important thing for them. I don't think they care about, how they got there. As long as they got there and there's a base there to play exciting football eventually, what's the problem? If you know what I mean, look at Arsene Wenger. For example, look at Arsene Wenger. When he arrived at Arsenal, he wasn't all that. I mean, he had to build from somewhere. I know it took us 7 years for Arteta to obviously get here, but they got there now. So once you have that base, you could actually play the football that you want after that, if you know what I mean. Because the confidence go up in the players, and then you get the right signings that can complement the good players that they have, and then get to the next level. That's how good Arsenal can be in the future. And this is what pissed me off about my football club. If we went about it the right way, we could have been in the Champions League final. We could have won the Premier League by now. I think this season has been easier to win the Premier League than last season, if you know what I mean. Because you look at the points and all that stuff, it's not even going to get to 90. I think 85 is the most you can get to if you win the rest of the games. So that's what I'm saying, guys. If we went with the right mentality this season, Liverpool that is, we could have actually made it to two trophies, and we chose not to by the negligence of our football club, the way we behave as a football club. We're already arguing about tickets nowadays. That's how bad it is, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but yeah, as I said, PSG play the right way, obviously, in football terms. I think they're going to win, but it could go south as well, as we know from 2005 when Liverpool faced AC Milan, that great AC Milan team with Nesta, Stam, Kaká, Crespo, Pirlo, Gattuso, Maldini, Cafu. They had all these players in on the pitch, and we was 3-0 down at halftime and come back with Jimmy Traore in the defence, Gennaro Risa, Sami Hyypiä at the latter stage of his career, Jamie Carragher, Steve Finnan, Harry Kewell started that game, then he came off, Luis Garcia. Milan Barros was our striker. Steven Gerrard, obviously the one of the greatest of all time at Liverpool. There you go. Yeah. And then, we was 3-0 down at halftime. I think a lot of the fans left at halftime from what I've heard in that game. And all of a sudden, Rafa Benitez did something at halftime. And then Liverpool came back out in the second half. A different team turned up. You know what I mean? So it can go the other way. It can. A man could get sent off for, PSG. And PSG could be off form in that day. So you look at the two styles here. PSG play footballing style. Arsenal play negative style. So let me start with Arsenal. What Arsenal have to do in this game is they have to be physical versus PSG. If they're physical, I think they will scare PSG. Once you do that physicality, you could put the fear in God obviously against your opponents. Once you start doing the set pieces and all that stuff, you might get a lot of goals out of that as well. Because if you look at the PSG players, guys, there ain't that many players over 6 foot. I looked at them the other day. They look all small, but Bayern Munich didn't read the room. All you had to do is put crosses into the box, let Harry Kane and all these guys attack the ball, and they didn't do that. They just fell for the trap of Bayern of PSG. And then all of a sudden, PSG got that goal in the first few minutes. They equalized near the end of the game, but it was too late by then. They can't get another 2 goals to win that game after that anyway. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, that's all Arsenal have to do. Arsenal have to try to bully them some way, somehow in that game, and make the set pieces count some way. And I think they could beat them because with these passing teams, look at Liverpool for example. When we beat Barcelona in the first game, we was brilliant. But we conceded 3 goals. Should have conceded more. Dembele actually missed a chance, as I remember. Should have conceded more than 3 goals. But we should have scored goals too. We hit the cross, I think, post, or Salah hit the post. Firmino's shot was cleared off the line, as I remember. So we should have actually got goals as well. But I was still confident in that game. We will be back, if you know what I mean, in the second leg. I even said 5-0. I didn't say 4-0. 5-0 Liverpool in the second leg. And people laughed at me. And I said, I'm serious. I think we could beat Barcelona at Anfield. And then what did we do against Barcelona at Anfield? We actually played the physical game against them. We pushed about Messi. We done that, crunching tackle on Suarez by Fabinho. And then all of a sudden, we're 4 goals up and win that game. That's what you got to do against the PSGs of this world. Similarities, to Barcelona and Liverpool of that time. We didn't have it was just the beginning of Liverpool being that team eventually that can, excite people. We had a structure in place which is physical and more dominant in that way. And that's how we beat Barcelona 4-0 in that day. And not only that, there's something we practice in the training ground. Look at the set pieces. Look at the way, a player like Ronaldo was on the bench, came in the second half. Instead of playing in part of that free in the midfield, he ran up to the front and scored 2 goals. You know what I mean? So that's something that was planned by this genius Jurgen at that time. And that's what I see Arsenal could do if they plan it that way. To beat, obviously, PSG. But as for PSG, if they can, take on the physicality and the set pieces and they plan for it and keep the ball basically more than giving it to Arsenal to get more set pieces and all that stuff, I think they'll be fine. But I'm expecting PSG to beat them anyway. But big up everybody, man. I hope you guys are okay. Big up Barrow Vinassi. Big up MK as well, man. Yeah, so that's what I see in that game. There's 2 different styles that can, that can make it a good game, in my opinion. I know, everybody talks about Arsenal way of football, but sometimes, in a neutral ground, it could bring a different side of you as well. So, yeah, I want to see the plans. I want to see the intelligence of the managers in that game. So that's enough about the Arsenal game. But, yeah, so as you can see, guys, the ticket prices that it's been put on hold, as you guys are aware. So, John O'Sullivan, what is he saying over here? Let me just read this to you. There we go. It says, I love this Liverpool fan base. Twice now, FSG have tried to hike ticket prices while their own wealth balloons by hundreds of millions a year. And twice the fans have forced them to back down. I love our fan base. That's what he's saying. So, you see, people, wake up, man. If you back your football club, if you have a go at these people, they will go to the side of the fan base every single time over. And that's what they did. You see, as soon as the fans put their foot down, FSG crumble. Start doing that, guys. Start putting your foot down. Start asking about what ambition have we got at this football club. Start asking what is going on with our football club. Why is Arne Slot still here? I've got a lot of stuff to say about Arne Slot, guys, and the things that's coming out of our football club at the moment is something you're not gonna like either, guys. You know what I mean? So I will go on and explain that to you as we go on. It says they also tried to furlough staff during COVID, and the fans said no again. There you go. This is your owners, by the way. This is the owners people told me to trust. They always test the water. They're always trying to give you some bullshit, but you always, unless you say something about it, you've already fallen for the trap. Have you ever noticed, guys, there? I don't know if I'm on my own here. Other streamers don't talk about this. It's like a taboo for other streamers to talk about things like this. They're scared to say things like this. Have you ever wondered why? Because they want to work with these people. They want these people on their channel. So if they criticize these people, they will never, turn up on their channel, or, vice versa. That's the whole point of this, people. Don't think like it's done by design or anything like that. It's done because they are afraid of challenging people like this. Because if you challenge people like this, FSG or James Pierce or all these guys, the Anfield crap at Redman TV, all these guys, they first of all, you will never appear on their channel, and they will never appear on your channel, and there's the friendship disappears eventually. So look at the other YouTube channels, especially Liverpool ones that tiptoe around things like this because they're scared to say things. Because once you start saying something, those people that that you want to work with no longer wants to work with you. That's how it is. Nobody ever tells the truth on YouTube. Everybody's scared. I'm not scared. What am I gonna get? Like, do you think they want me on their YouTube channel? Do you think I want to go on their YouTube channel? Do you think I want to be a reporter? Hell no. I'm here for my football club. I'm here for my beloved Liverpool Football Club. That's what I'm here for. Being here for over 40 years, I'll still remain here, inshallah, if there's the next 50. I'm not like these guys. Only Hussein probably says something. The rest of them now, man. All cowards, man. All cowards, man. Always hiding behind, I can't say this. I can't say that. Pussios, man. I like these people, man. Tell the truth, man. Your club is in fucking decline, man. We're dying over here. Don't cry about just Arne Slot. Cry about those owners that always do this shit to us that we're looking at the screen right now. Always testing the water. Oh, we're going to sell the club. Oh, the January transfer window disappeared. That's closed now. Oh, we're not going to sell the club now. They always do things like this to us. But we always stay in the dark, never say anything about it. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. The only one that brings me on is Husam, because he knows I told the truth and I ain't afraid to challenge anybody. That's the only one. The other ones are, Fozi's too controversial, man. He's a conspiracy theorist. Does this look like conspiracy theorist to you? I've been telling you guys, this is what they do. Ticket prices go up. Guys, we're buying shirts. One season shirt for over £100 every freaking season. 120, 130, 140. It's going to be 200 very soon. Very soon, that shirt is going to cost you £200. So you got to buy it for all of your kids. So how are you going to afford that? I mean, make sure you only got 1 or 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? If you have about 4 or 5, you're fucked. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, man. It's I don't know, bro. It proves fan power works. The club needs the money. Excuse is nonsense. There you go. And he says, these multi-billionaire owners have invested very little, 100%. This guy is my guy, man. I love this guy. This guy is the guy. He tells the truth every single time. Very ill, yet stands to make billions from Liverpool. Have you ever noticed? You always hear those wordings from Liverpool Football Club, like we sell to buy and all of that stuff. What do we actually sell? Can anyone explain to me what we actually sell? Our assets never sell. Salah is leaving for free. Ronaldo left for free. Trent, who was our biggest asset for his age, 25, 26, left for free. Konate is almost leaving for free. So if you're not even giving these guys contract to stay so we could sell them off eventually, if you're right up there, what's the actual point? It's calling ourselves sell to buy, because our price assets always leave for free. So we're not really sell to buy. And where's the money that comes into our football club? From Champions League, from, sponsorships, all these things that come to Liverpool Football Club. How comes every single time we reinvest into players, the money comes back straight away? Do you get what I'm saying? Which means we sell a lot of players that, the meaty, small, £10 million, £15 million, £20 million players. In this day and age, £20 million is like 5 million, isn't it? Let's just be honest there, man. When players are costing you about 200 million nowadays, let's just be honest. So we're selling these meaty little players here and there for stupid prices. And then it all adds up. 13 players gone, 7 come in. And then you think to yourself, really, we really didn't, spend as much as we did, because not only did we bring 7 players in, we decreased the squad even further. So if you look at the bench right now, guys, yeah, what comes off the bench and changes games? Nothing. Nobody. We've got Casper, the friendly ghost that comes on the pitch. Doesn't change anything. So did we actually improve the squad, or did we actually make it worse? There you go, people. When you get rid of wages, when you sell these meaty players for about 20, 30 million, and then, you bring back the money and you add it all up, guys, we didn't really spend nothing. We just made the squad even worse. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, the punishment is, if you want to buy players, we're going to punish you getting rid of a lot more of the squad. So basically there's no squad rotation. We play with the same 11 every game. We don't change very much. It's always the same. Now it's gotten so bad, the players that play on a regular basis are picking up severe injuries. Injuries we never even used to get under Jurgen, unless someone did Pickford. That's the only time we got a serious injury. Nowadays there's bones snapping everywhere. You know what I mean? They're out for months and months and months. It's just a regular thing now, because we're overplaying these players now. We ain't got the squad. We got no rotation. What kind of a football club call themselves big and you haven't even got a squad rotation? Come on, man. You gotta be serious. These guys are scumbags, mate. Absolute scumbags. Always testing the water every single time. I'm sick of it, man. Big up Raymond, man. Big up my guy I can see there. Big up TW. Yeah, man. But people don't wake up, man. Rodrigo, big up, bro. I'll see you there. We're always in the same shit every year. Jurgen is no longer here, people. No, remember Jurgen? We used to blame him. Oh, he wants these mediocre players. Not thinking about it in a way of, that poor guy has been suffering with cancer for years at our football club, with this bloody owners that we have. They are the cancer, man. FSG is the cancer of this football club. That's what they are. Jurgen has been suffering for 9 years and nobody ever approached him and said, "Are you okay, mate?" I mean, the guy, I remember there was a match reaction he did. He was leaning against the wall, sweating, looks tired. Looked tired, man, and I felt bad for him. I knew it, because I've always talked about FSG. Every single time this club wins major trophies, what did they reward him with? Potential players. Never the finished article or close to the finished article. It's always potential. I'm sick of it, man. Now we're stuck with this bald fraud, and they're going to do the same thing again because he's a yes man. Jurgen had enough. He walked away. He said, "You know what? Fuck this shit. I ain't sitting here anymore. It's time to go." And he left. Bringing in Marco Edwards. Come on, man. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I can't believe, man. I honestly can't believe it, man. Trudeau, man, leave it out, man, with Dean, man. Come on, bro. Mbappe will win us Premier League. Yeah, for you. Yeah, he's coming to Liverpool, yeah? Since when? Since when, man? So let me read on this thing over here. Yeah, I think I've read that. These multi-billionaire owners have invested very little, yet stand to make billions from Liverpool Football Club. As I explained to you guys, we get punishment every single time. You want these players? You got to make up the money. That's what they do. Time they started putting bit of their own cash into the club. That's all I've been asking for. When are you going to start spending money, real money, on Liverpool Football Club FSG? Because I've been waiting for years. There you go. He says it how it is. Our fan base, when they start saying what they have to say, they always win. And that's what we need to do as a football club. I don't want to see Arsenal in the Champions League final. I mean, what the fuck is going on? You know what's so sad about this story, guys, with Arsenal being in the Champions League and almost winning the Premier League? It's Liverpool that actually did all this. Think about it this way, guys, yeah? Liverpool Football Club, in the last 9 years, yeah? Actually, more than that, probably, if you think about it, with Brendan Rodgers, when he did it as well. So, above 9 years, say 10 years, or just say 11 years. Let's just go with the 11 years, yeah? Have been challenging Man City when everybody else gave up. Look at Ferguson. Ran away! As soon as the trillionaire owners of Man City arrived, Ferguson couldn't wait to run away. He made sure, he brought in the Van Persies of this world to win him a league title. After that, sayonara, man. I can't cope with this shit. I'm going. He knew Pep Guardiola was being lined up as the next manager. He didn't want to challenge that shit. I don't care about his age, guys. I honestly think that as well. So everybody else gave up. Arsenal gave up. Chelsea, even with their owners, gave up. Everybody gave up. One team, as always, stands up to the rest, and that's Liverpool Football Club. We worked on this team, Man City, for the last 9 years, while Arsenal and all them were struggling in 8th and in the bottom half of the table. We did all this stuff. We did the groundwork for everybody else. When everybody said, "Nah, man, we can't compete with Man City. They're too rich. They could buy whatever they want. They could buy, the best left backs in the world, the best strikers in the world, the best midfielders in the world. You can't compete with that." Everybody said that. But Jurgen didn't believe that. He said we could still beat them because they're human beings. All you need is players that can do the work on the pitch, that could do the grafting on the pitch, that can play for the football club. And all they need is a bit of a little thing which is called man management on top of that makes them believe they're better than what they are. And that's what Jurgen did. For 9 years, we kept on bringing Man City down and down and down and down. And now look at what's happened. We're in such a mess. Arsenal have come from behind, and taken over the Liverpool, position. And the worst part of it is, people, if Arteta wins the Champions League or the Premier League, Pep Guardiola is gone. So that's the perfect segue for Arsenal to dominate in the next 5 to 6 years. We're stuck with this board fraud, number one. I don't think he's leaving, number two. And then when Pep Guardiola leaves, the next manager that comes into Man City, is he going to be better than Pep Guardiola? I don't think so. So they're going to go back 5 years and rebuild a new team that's going to be challenging soon. After that, sorry. Because, it could only get worse for the rest of the teams. So when Arsenal start dominating, what do we do as a football club? What do the other teams do? There's nothing we can do because we've got a manager at the helm, a head coach at the helm who isn't capable of, doing miracles. He's not a man manager. He hasn't got any tactics. When you watch him on the pitch, you look at for example, you look at the Man United game. What the fuck did we play? What kind of formation was that? Sometimes I see Gakpo as a striker, then I see Wirtz as a striker. Sometimes I see Wirtz in the right back position, then I see Frimpong as a striker. It's just a mess. So if we're looking forward to this in the next few seasons under Arne Slot, what chance have we got to win anything? That means Arsenal is going to run away with it. That's what it is. But nobody's looking at it from that point of view. You guys better hope Arsenal don't win the Champions League and the Premier League this season. Because if they do, it's going to be first of many. And I said it here. Clip this up if you want. Scary times ahead, man. Scary times ahead. While we're sitting back and putting ticket prices up and taking the piss out of our fan base, we're still keeping Arne Slot. Other teams are already moving, man. There we go. This is a full statement from the club about the tickets as well. It says Liverpool Football Club, of course, can confirm an update to its previously announced ticket pricing approach for future seasons. There you go, people. It's a big one, by the way, guys. So I'm just gonna bide my time on it. In March, the club confirmed a ticket pricing plan in which general admission ticket price increases would be limited to inflation for 3 seasons, while including the continued freeze on junior and local tickets at £9. There you go, people. Yeah, whatever. And the expansion of the young adult category to include supporters up to the age of 24. They give you these, little things. Oh, but, at this age, it's okay. But it's going to go up eventually. These people are fucking disgraceful. Let me just put it that way, man. They give you little hope. It's like a brainwashing moment, if you know what I mean. They'll give you that, we do this and we do that, but, we're going to stop it for a little bit and then we're going to pout. We're going to give you another surprise afterwards. Yeah, that's what they do, man. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about me. So all this stuff about 9-year-old, whatever it's called, the 24-year-olds and all that stuff, and young adults, it's all bullshit at the end of the day. Following further dialogue with its supporters aboard, the club can now confirm hang on, let me just say. I can't even say that word. Inflationary increase of 3% to general admission tickets for season 2026-2027, followed by a price freeze for season 27-28. Where we go. Further discussions will take place with the supporters board for further seasons. The club and supporters board. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you guys, now that the tickets are frozen, that means players' wages for the future might, not go up. Buying the right players will be a punishment now. That's the whole point of these things. When they're freezing things, they're gonna look for a way to punish you as a fan base. That's what they always do to us. So next season, there might not be the signings that you're looking for, since they've done this for you. That's what they say. Since we did this for you, we're going to freeze everything. Don't expect too much in the summer, guys. You know what I mean? And don't expect a lot of players to stay because, we can't pay their wages since the ticket prices is not going up. You know what I mean? Remember what Sullivan said? Don't be surprised of other things to come. There you go, man. It's madness. It's absolute madness, man. I never trust these owners. I never did. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, the more stuff they stop, the more punishment they'll put on you. That's what's happening next. They freeze the tickets and all that stuff to a certain percentage. But what the punishment will be, Liverpool might not sign players that you want. Liverpool might get rid of players that's at the football club that they struggle to pay the wages for. That's the whole punishment after this. Watch this space. We're going to see it in the summer. Summer's not too far. You know what I mean? So there you go, man. The supporters club, the club and the supporters board will use the certainty for these seasons to seek longer-term alternative solutions across the game and explore commercial ideas with the supporters board in an attempt to avoid further ticket price increases and address issues around affordability and acceptability for further generations. There you go. Now they're pretending to be nice to you. By the way, this is what I love about our owners. It's like a Hollywood thing, isn't it? They've got a script ready for you. That's why it took them a long time to figure out this statement they're putting out there. It's a script now. How can we manipulate this fan base as we always do? Let's do another way this time and make them think we're supporting them. Listen, now they stop this stuff, there's always other avenues to fuck you over. That's the next steps. Believe me, people. Watch this space. And I will tell you after the summer, what did I tell you about this? Yeah, so there you go. The club is also pleased to confirm that implementation of a young adult section within the Anfield Road stand, with more details to follow. There you go. They've got some more stuff for the youngsters. They're being nice to you. They're being nice to you guys. They're telling you guys, We've got more stuff for you guys, you know what I mean? But they're going to fuck you over eventually like they always do. You know what I mean? From the backs, you know what I mean? Pause. They always tell you in the front, this is what we're doing. We're caring about the fan base. We love you. Flowers everywhere. You know what I mean? Fireworks. Let's do the fireworks together, guys. Let's just be Liverpool Football Club nowadays. Let's all, you know, we're all together. Fireworks everywhere. There you go, man. There you go. Let's all hold hands and sing "You Never Walk Alone." We love you, Liverpool fans. That's what they always tell you. But behind your back, they do the usual thing, innit, man? Yeah, the usual thing. They're fucking you over, man. They always do, you know, they do the Tommy, innit? They do the Tommy, Big Tom. That's what they do to you guys, if you know what I mean. So, they're snakes, bro. They're snakes, man. Oh, man. They always do the same shit. Always. Always do this to you. Every single time. Don't believe anything they're saying, guys. Honestly, don't believe anything they're saying because there's always a fuckery going on somewhere, somehow, as always. There we go. LFC believes that with that wider progress on alternative solutions, further inflation, I can't even say that word, man. Yeah, increase. So inflation increase, that's what they say, may still be required, include season 2028, 2029, and will continue to engage with its supporters. Always making you feel part of it. We're all together. Put caution signs everywhere, guys. As you can see the splash. Put caution signs everywhere. There you go, people. There you go, man. Yeah. We're all together in this, people. You never walk alone, but we're still going to fuck you over. They always do that to you guys. There you go. It's crazy. Absolute madness at this football club. They're so calculated, aren't they? They're so brilliant at their job. Because you're angry, now they're feeding you what you need to be fed. You know what I mean? Which is bullshit. You're getting whatever you're getting what you deserve. If you support these people, you get what you deserve, man. Oh, listen, man. I'm not a fool, man. I've worked for these people. I went to America for 2 years and worked for these people. I know what they're all about. They're about the money. They don't care. There's no heart. There's no heart in these people. Especially in a sport they don't give a fuck about at the same time, man. Crazy. Absolute madness, man. Absolute crazy. I've had enough, man. Where was I? I think, affordability, accessibility, put that there. 2028, there you go. Both the club and the supporters board are committed to exploring a long-term solution that works in the interest of all. I love that, man. You know what I mean? They should take up politics, you know what I mean? They should work for Donald Trump. Maybe they still do, we don't know, you know what I mean? The club also remains committed to managing its cost, challenges, responsibility. Responsibility. Is it responsibility? That's what I meant to say. I don't know. Giving advance notice to the supporters and certainty to its own financial planning to remain competitive at the highest levels of football. Yeah, man. I believe everything that comes out of your mouth, FSG. You've been doing a great job in the last 16 years. You've done such a good job. Our greatest manager in the modern day has left us and walked away and said enough is enough. There you go, man. The full pricing structure for general admission tickets for Anfield for the 2026-2027 Premier League season can be found here. There you go, people. There you go, people. This is the statement they put out there. Which means we're gonna fuck you over anytime we want. But believe in us. Believe in us what we're saying. We're right behind you. We love you. You know the way John W. Henry talks in it. We will compete. We will invest. After that Champions League win against Tottenham, we've won the Champions League now. We will heavily invest in the football club. And then who walks through the door? Adrian, Seth Vandenberg, and Harvey Elliott. May I say more? This is your owners, man. This is the people that care about you, man. Well done, man. Well done. Yeah, swap shirts. I heard about Gakpo, guys. Swapping shirts, eh? In the Man United game. Get in a Man United shirt, yeah? Get in a Man United shirt. Swap shifts that day. I hope so. I hope so, bro. Mbappe is the ideal Salah replacement. Fuck's sakes, truth. Oh, man, you guys are crazy. You guys are mad. Yeah, man. That's how I see football. That's how I see our owners. The fuckery is fuckery. You know what I mean? They always fuck you over, man. And you always fall for the trap. But nobody ever, talks about them in that way because people are afraid to say things. People don't have a backbone. Everybody is scared because they worry. If I say something, I might never get into, the FSG crowd, like Redmond TV and Anfield's rap. I gotta be careful what I say. That's how it is, bro. You guys don't listen. Tell me a YouTuber out there that talks about things like I do. They ain't. Everybody's a pussy, old man. They're scared. They're scared to say the truth, man, because they know once they start talking like that, they'll no longer be allowed on those channels, man. Fuck off, man. Get out of here, man. You can't fool me. You could call me conspiracy theorist. You could call me all kind of names. Everything I said is coming true to you guys as well. There you go, man. Because I know my football club. Over 40 years I've been sitting here watching this club. You think I don't know the ins and outs of this football club? Come on, man. If I'm wrong, I will admit I'm wrong. But I know what these fuckers always do to us. So these fuckers, sorry, they always do to us. Same shit every season. Big up Barovian, man. Big up my guy. This is not a comedy sketch. This is Liverpool Football Club. What are we doing here, guys? Like, this is the worst season in years, and it should be our time now in football, domination-wise. What are we doing here? We're still stuck with that fucking ball fraud. We're still letting people dominate us. We've gone so backward. We've gone so far backwards. We're scared to face opposition teams, and it doesn't even matter if it's the bottom, the middle, or the top. It doesn't matter if it's Burnley and Wolves, to Bournemouth, to Tottenham where they are right now, to Arsenal and Man City. It does not matter. We're even afraid of the Saturday game versus Chelsea, who got battered by Nottingham Forest B team. That's how far back we've gone. Chelsea got battered by Nottingham Forest B team. Our former striker scored 2, who wasn't even in the first team of Liverpool Football Club. Fuck's sakes, man. Oh, we mean rest in peace, Clive. Clive's still here, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Relax with that stuff, man. Don't kill Clive like that. Hamza is a weirdo. He said he was Brazilian when he's half Somali, half Kenyan. Who said he's half Kenyan? He's not half Kenyan. He's fully Somali. What are you talking about, bro? No way he's half Kenyan. When did he say he's half Kenyan? Big up Fozi and chat. Pity that Bayern Munich didn't make it to the UCL final. Rodrigo, I didn't know Bayern Munich had 6 Champions Leagues. They actually joined with us. If they would have won the Champions League again, they get 7, bro. We don't want them going above us, bro. Come on, man. We've got to be careful here. Man. We can't have teams going above Liverpool. It's okay, AC Milan and Real Madrid for now. We'll get there one day. Don't worry about that. So what else have I got for you guys? So that's gone out the window. Yeah, it's a ticket. Fuck the tickets, man. I've had enough of the tickets, man. So this is the one Paul Joyce has put out about Arne Slot getting a new contract. Woo! I wonder if Dean is watching, man. There you go, Dean. There's your boy. So it's breaking. Liverpool set to offer Arne Slot a new contract, which will keep him at the club until 2019. They're still fucking us over, aren't they, guys? They're still like doing what they normally do to you. Wow, snakes everywhere, bro. Snakes. So you can. Snakes everywhere. Snakes. Yeah. Trudon, you've got another foot soldier, and his name is Nems, bro. Yeah, big up, MK. So as you can see, guys, Arne Slot is probably going to get a new contract. There you go, man. We are fucked, man. We are fucked. We are so fucked. The ball fraud might be remaining at our football club for a further few years. Oh, fuck. Can't do anything about this, can we? I love our owners, man. I got to be honest. I love FSG because, you know, they always do what they want and they always test the waters just to see how the fans react, and they always make you think, oh, they support you. You saw the tickets prices, guys. They're pretending they support you. They're pretending they're part of the, you know, they're part of our, you know, group and all that stuff. You never walk alone and all that. But at the same time, they're fucking you guys over, man. Look, 2019. So 2029. So 2029. Can you believe that, guys? Because I was thinking about it the other day. Heintiger is coming back next season. Well, he ain't coming back as the head coach. And they already signed Jacket. So why are you signing Jacket if our head coach is leaving? Doesn't make sense that. I mean, like, doesn't make, like, who are you buying Jacket for exactly? The next coach might not even want him anyway. The only thing I could think of is him staying. If people think like we buy players for next managers, then we're at the wrong football club. We should be just saying goodbyes. Because the same thing with Chiesa could happen again. He might not play Jacket. He might say that's not his player. The only way I could think of them buying this player, Jacket, is for Arne Slot next season. That's the only thing. So I still stand by that. I know, like, I brought out some videos whenever I hear him speak, it seems like he's leaving, but I still didn't say I've you know straight away from him leaving. I still believe he's gonna stay. Guys, we lose every week. Guys, even when we win, we're not even convincing. Like, we don't even play good football, if you know what I mean. So why hasn't he been sacked already? And you remember that round the table, he was in the middle, didn't say a word, while Richard Hughes and Billy Hogan were doing all the speaking for him. Think about it, guys. You know? Think about what's happening, man. We're fucked. We are fucked, man. Like, you got, and what do they do? What do these people do that support this shit? They always, you know, the newspapers, you know, James Pearce, Anfield, and, you know, the Redmen. What do? They always give you that little bit of, oh, Liverpool want this, Liverpool want that. They're going to go and buy this player. Oh, that Bournemouth player, Junior, cost about 100 million. Why would I want to sit here buying a Bournemouth player for over 100 million? A Bournemouth player who hasn't proven anything in the highest level. I'm going to buy him for 100 million. I give up. Honestly, I give up, man. I'm done. Done with this bullshit, man. Good luck to you guys who believe in these owners. You know what I mean? I've stopped believing years ago. I gave them a chance this season. Then I realized when I looked at the finance, they haven't changed a bit. They haven't changed a bit, man. TW, my brother. I'm just going for the comments here. I am just going for the comments. Yeah, man. Life is tough, guys. Honestly, man. I love the way they put that together. You know, the ticket pricing, the way they're pretending they're part of the fan base and all that stuff. We love you and all that stuff. We're going to talk to you guys about the future ticket sales and the increases and all that. We're gonna be part of you guys. But they'll fuck you over as time goes along, man. Watch what they're going to do. Watch what they're going to do. Second-rate players again. Can't pay the wages. Players are going to leave on a free. Same old story. Different year, man. Oh, man. Arne Slot. Da-da-da-da-da. Arne Slot. Da-da-da-da. Listen, mate. But watch. Someone's going to talk about the stuff I'm saying soon anyway. It's always going to happen. When they get that guts, when they're allowed to say it, they're going to start saying the same thing I'm saying. Arne Slot. La 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 la. Arne Slot. We'll see you next season. Arne Slot. You stink of shit. Ambition has clearly gone from this club. This is this guy. Let me just give you this. The Wire podcast. So what he's saying is ambition. Remember I told you guys this? This club has no ambition. I say this every single time. But people say, Fozi is a conspiracy theorist. We don't like to work with him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Fuck off. Hang on, guys. Uncle. Yeah, sorry, guys. Uncle Ross is trying to call me, but it doesn't really connect. Oh, JK. Okay. Let me send this to JK if he wants to come on. Hey, my brother JK. Arne Slot smells full of shit. Arne Slot. I don't give a fuck about him. Yeah, mate. He's Romanian, people. This is the fuckery of these owners, mate. They're always astray to somewhere else. They always tell you guys, we're doing this, we're doing that. But they're fucking you over at the same time, man. Arne Slot. He's full of shit. There you go. There you go, JK, bro. You wanna come on? So as you can see, guys, LFC wire. Where am I, man? The fuck did I go? There I am. It says over here, ambition has clearly gone from this football club, sorry, at LFC owners. Clearly have no ambition. How long have I been saying that, guys? How often do I say things like this? Clearly have no ambition to compete for trophies next season. It's a joke that this man will be allowed to stay at the club, at the football club. There you go. Fans don't want this fraud here anymore. Ooh. Yeah, man. Nobody wants to. There's index. Currently, everything points to FSG sticking with Arne Slot. He ain't going nowhere. Ham dog. He's staying, ham dog. If that position changes, then Xavi Alonso would be a strong contender. How long has, if you think about it this way, yeah, you haven't even contacted Xavi Alonso. Why would he still stick around for you to contact him? Don't make any sense. There's other clubs that's chasing Xavi Alonso, which is Chelsea and etc. Why would he wait around for a club that's still with this board fraud at the helm? Why? Come on, man. But there was a misconception that he was their first choice when Klopp left 2 years ago. There you go. Misconception. There you go. Slot, obviously, to stay. Or should I stay or should I go? That's what they're saying. It is what it is, man. Let me read the comments as we go along. There's some more stuff I got for you guys. Don't worry, man. We've already talked about, PSG and we talked about PSG and Arsenal. We talked about the ticket pricing. Apparently, FSG and the hierarchies are with the fans. They're backing us. They're together with us, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, keep believing that, mate. You guys are the fools at the end of the day that believe these fucking owners. Arne Slot is very keen for Johnny Heitinga to return to the club and has made this clear internally. This is dependent on whether Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, the hologram, we don't even know if he's at the football club still, man, leaves for Feyenoord. Heitinga is torn on the decision and still wants to be a head coach. So he still doesn't want to be, there you go. He might not be, might be. That's another guy as well. So let me show you this one. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about this. There we go. There it is there. Right there what I was just reading for you. It's madness, isn't it? Madness. So he wants to be a head coach still. He doesn't want to be a second, what do you call it? A coach. Doesn't want to be a coach at Liverpool Football Club. I've accepted Arsenal winning the Premier League, but please, please, we can't have them winning the Champions League. They need to remain on 0 Champions Leagues. Come on, PSG, smoke them. But, bro, as I said to you earlier, anything can happen in the Champions League final, in the neutral ground as well. If Arsenal go about it the right way, which is the physicality and try to win, obviously, on set pieces and that stuff, they could beat them. I've seen. I could have sworn last season PSG and Arsenal faced in the group stage, and Arsenal beat them. So they are more than capable of beating them as well. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy what's going on. Big up Dan, I see you there, bro. Big up my guy. Big up Tony, of course. Big up 6 times 77. Big up, man. Big up Mac, I see you, bro. So yeah, let me go through the comments, man. I don't want to be rude to you guys. Arne Slot, still at our football club. Arne Slot is getting backing off FSG. There you go, man. That's our football club now. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Where are we on here? Trudon, you stole my picture, bro. Why are you stealing my picture and put it on there, man? Dean is on fire, bro. He's on every stream. Everywhere you look, Dean is there. Don't tell me. Come on, man. He's still doing that stuff, man. Leave my brother Dean alone, man. Arsenal winning the Champions League. I'm unbeaten if they do. Please, no. Oh, shit, you're right, actually. They haven't lost this season in the Champions League. God damn. Oh, they're going to say that as well. They're going to say the same thing. They're going to make a gold Champions League trophy. You know, just like they did with the Premier League. You're right, you know. Oh, shit, we forgot about that. They are unbeaten. Damn. Oh, shit, we're never going to hear the end of this. The cow is my brother. There you go. Big up, Clive, bro. Big up. Barovian. Yeah, let me bring in JK, my brother JK. I have to fucking... JK, you're a scumbag, bro. Why didn't you tell me this earlier, man? Now I have to change a lot of stuff. I hate you, JK. Let me bring
What's up with you today, bro? Oh, man. Fozi's got no love, man. Fozi needs a hug.
I don't hate you guys. I don't like you guys anymore, mate. You guys piss me off, man. Yeah, how you doing, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm all good. I tell you the truth, the majority of the stuff you're saying is actually right. They test the waters. That was, I knew that back in the days. Like, these guys are they like testing the waters. That's the way these guys roll. You know, these guys are businessmen.
Yeah.
And I view football now as politicians. The way politicians run their countries, these guys run their football clubs. Like with the number of things over the years in life, the way politicians are, we're going to increase prices, we're going to do this. And then you see the people come on the streets, they're like, oh, well, we better not do that. And that's what these guys are doing, you know. What is going on with football? Like, I love football. I was a very good player. I've got it in my blood, you know. It's in my DNA, football.
Yeah.
And what thing, you know, like every human, they don't like being deception, you know, like deceit, them sort of things. They don't like that in life. No one likes that in life. And that's what it is. Football is full of that now, you know. When I look at the games yesterday of the PSG game and that, it showed me another thing about football is when you have a guy who's like running the show, Enrique, and he makes sure that every player that he's playing for him, they know what they're doing. This manager we've got is total opposite. Look how they were running that game yesterday. Bayern Munich couldn't even score until the end. And Bayern,
it was too late by that time anyway. It was too late by that time.
It was too late. If they did that about 10 minutes earlier, maybe they could have nicked it, you know, to get into extra time and stuff. But both teams were drilled to work for the manager. And it's as simple as that. Our team is not like doing that at all this season. We've done it on a few occasions, Arsenal, Inter Milan, blah, blah, blah. But all in all, it's not every game. And since the international break, we lost to Man City, lost to Paris in both games, conceded 8 goals, didn't score. So there you go, man. And this guy's getting a new contract. Whoa.
JK, can I ask you a question, JK? Yeah, you know what I say, yeah? I'm always, you know, being me. What I want to know is, why do other YouTubers scared to say things like this? Why are they so scared?
It's the same reason why the world is in the state, the dunya is in the state it is right now. Because no one's fucking saying anything. And as soon as you do, you're going to get battered or whatever.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
That's what I wanted to hear. That's what they're afraid of, getting back.
They're afraid, bro. I love to be a prime minister of a country. I'd run it in the way I want to run it. I want to run it in no other way, because look at the food prices, look at
Yeah.
the house prices. There's more people on the streets now. So politicians are not doing it right.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, they're being told what to do and they're doing it. Same as football clubs now. Should we put another £20 or £25 on a football shirt? Yeah, let's fucking do it. They're still going to buy it. I love the Liverpool shirts this season, the green one. I love it. I have to get it because I love Liverpool. You know, that's the way football is. We love Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
But from top to bottom, deception. We spent big last summer.
Yeah.
So, and I think every player we brought, all top quality, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
every buy I was happy with. Eyes up. Words.
Me
Come
too.
on.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I wasn't. Yeah.
Oh, but yeah.
But we wasn't here, and you guys were asking me like, can we win the Premier League and all that stuff? And I was honest about it, and I did say, JK, I told everybody, I said, the only way we could win the Premier League is if we stick with the same players that we had last season that won the Premier League in the beginning, that first to 10 to 15 games, right? Did I say that, JK? Mm-hmm. I said first to 15 games, make sure the player, we've got about 10 of them still at the football club, play these guys and slowly integrate the new players in. That's what I said. We did the opposite to that, and then all of a sudden we're playing with the new players. Yeah. It does not work. The Premier League is not that type of league, JK. The Premier League is a type of league that, you know, teams study the team that's won the league. So they got to look for your strengths and weaknesses. And especially when new players come in from all over the world, it's not going to be easy for them to settle in straight away. You got to slowly integrate them into the team, as we did with Robbo and Fabinho when Klopp was there. He tried them in the first games. It didn't work. It took them months until they, you know, finally felt part of the first team. And that's how you go on to win titles. With this head coach, everything we did was a mistake from the beginning, in my opinion, and we disrespected the league as well. I was watching. I looked at our preseason, JK. Yeah, I can't remember us ever doing anything right in the preseason. I can't even remember the preseason. I can't remember a bleep test. I can't remember us riding bikes like we normally do. I can't remember them going to a lake for a squad. You know, what do you call it when you're getting used to each other as a squad and all that stuff with the new players? I can't remember. Yeah, squad. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't even do that. We just went into the season with an arrogant way. But yeah, answer that question. I'll be back in a second here, JK.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we ended up going to America, playing a few games there. Then we ended up getting rid of every player. Diaz, Darwin, Harvey Elliott, Kwanzaa, the list goes on. And for me, it's all boils down to getting rid of any trace of Jurgen Klopp. When you're a guy, like, men are a bit fucking weird.
Yeah.
In that way, Arne Slot was thinking, you know what? Jurgen's left me with a great fucking squad here.
Yeah.
Come on. Like, you know what I mean? I should be ringing that fucking guy up and ringing him and say, bro, thanks for what you left me. That's all I bloody needed. This guy turned around and said, you know what? I'm getting rid of every fucking trace of you. Because I'm Arne Slot. And I've seen why Arne Slot is not a type of guy I like. Why? Yeah. Because look at the way he handled Curtis Jones, Kwanzaa, Harvey Elliott.
Endo.
And the list just goes on.
Yeah.
As a Liverpool manager, you don't do that. For me, I only remember one player Jurgen Klopp did that to, and that was Sacco. Yeah, and that was Sacco. Yeah, and Sacco was sort of used as an example of not to mess with Jurgen Klopp, and he only used one guy. And Sacco did a few things that made Jurgen Klopp do that, and there you go. Arne Slot's got a number of guys, there's about 4, 5, 6 of them. He hasn't just got on with. And look at Darwin Núñez last season. Yeah, he isn't the world's best striker, but he put a shift in for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Get rid of him. Get him out of there. Kwanzaa, up and coming. Virgil van... They were calling him VVQ.
Yeah, I remember,
All of a sudden, he's shipped off to Bayern, Leverkusen. Harvey Elliott scored 3 Champions League goals in a row last season.
Yep.
Could have been all right on the bench this season. No problem. Yep. Nope. Get rid of him. Why? He's a Jurgen Klopp player. So for me, it's either the Edwards and that doing that, and Arne Slot's just the face for it, or it's actually Arne Slot saying, "I want to be my guy. I want to be my man."
Yeah.
Slot looks like that type of guy. He's like, he wants to build this persona up in the world of football. I want to show people I'm a serious guy. Well, bro, you're at the wrong fucking club if you want to do that. This club's based on love. This club's based on respect. This club's based on history. Simple as that, man. Bob Paisley didn't even used to talk that much, bro. He took Shankly's team and turned them into Champions League, European Cup champions.
There you go.
So that's all down to Arne Slot never did his homework. You know, like the school kid, do your homework. Arne Slot never did his homework. When he was told he's going to be the new Liverpool manager, he should have gone straight home and thought, okay, what do I need to learn about this club? He never bloody did it.
Yeah.
He never did it. And you don't respect that. And for me, if you don't respect that, get out of here.
Yeah, this club is in disarray, bro. You know what is you know what it is, guys, as well. JK is not even that type of person that wants managers out or anything like that.
To get attention, agenda driven.
He's not even that type of fan. I swear. As long as I know JK as well, honest to God, guys, like, and I'm not even True Don used to like try to give me problems. Why aren't you saying the truth and all that stuff? I tried to back the manager in the beginning, guys.
Yeah, that's what we did.
We tried.
Yeah.
But there's at some stage in life you got to say enough is enough. I can't watch this shit anymore, and that's where we're at now. Because you know what it is, JK. He never improves anything. I was watching that Man United game the other day. I don't even know what formation we was playing, JK. One time I see Florian Wirtz as a striker, then he will move to the left, and then Gakpo as a striker. Sometimes I see bloody Gravenberch as a right winger, bro. And I see Wirtz as a right back. And then he replaces the left back with left back when we need a goal. Like, what is this, JK?
Kwanzaa comes on with about 4 minutes left. Oh, not Kwanzaa, Chiesa. Look, man, look at the squad. Look,
fucking joke, man.
Going back to that United game, I think Gakpo played sound. He put a shift in, he scored. He hates United.
That's the best game I've seen him play in a while.
Took a shirt. Yeah. He took a United shirt or something.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
What's going on there, bro?
This is what we're.
What's going on with modern day footballers? If you know you play for Liverpool, last thing you fucking do is take a United shirt home. Come on.
That's the respect they have for our football club. These people.
Yeah, but for me, that boils down to the manager, bro.
Yeah, 100%. He should be slapping him in the face. Tell him, what the fuck you doing?
He says, you know what? You can make your own way home. You're not coming on the bus with us, bro. Simple. If you got United shirt in your bag, you can fucking catch a lift from one of the United players. You're not coming on the bus home, and you're not playing against Chelsea, bro. That's why I can't take Slot serious. Like, for me, I don't want no football player in my team changing their hair colour every week.
Big up, Gene.
I want you to play with the hair colour your mum and dad gave you. If you want to play for Liverpool, I don't want no blue hair. I don't want no pink hair. I don't want no blonde hair. Simple. You know, them sort of things make a serious thing.
Yeah.
And they went on a little break before the United game as well.
Can you believe that? Like, Jackie, what the fuck, bro? Like, what is going on, bro?
If you're winning, you can have how many breaks you want. I don't give a damn. But when you're champions, you're not even reaching first or second in the next season. Forget it.
Let me read the messages as we go along. Keep that thought still, yeah? Yeah. West Ham at least will put up a fight. Yeah, I agree with that one.
Oh, I hope so.
They're my team. I used to play for them when I was a kid. So, I can't have them going. I'm from this area. I still live here. I live in...
Bro, I used to be down there every summer because all my cousins live down there. Ilford.
I used to live in East Ham. I used to live in East Ham.
I used to go. Bro.
I used to go to Little Ilford School.
I want to tell you
the truth. I want to tell you the truth. I used to go to Little Ilford School. That's where they scouted us. They used to take us from there to the West Ham youth. Yeah. I was good. I was a good player, man. I was brilliant, actually. I'm not gonna brag about myself, but I'm just being honest.
So which player, a Liverpool player, can you say I was like him?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I was all-rounded, innit? I'm an athlete, innit? So I'm like a Soboslai kind of player, but with more finesse. More finesse. I don't panic on the ball or anything like that. You know what I mean? That kind of one. Yeah. It's just my weight. Yeah, because in those days, as you know, JK, they used to pick players because of the physicality of the Premier League. In the first division and all that stuff. So I didn't have that physical. I'm Somali, innit? Come on, we're skinnies, man. You know what I mean? We're not gonna fucking have weight or anything like that. So yeah. So because of my physicality, they didn't really like. I didn't progress in that team. So I just went on the lower leagues afterwards. Eventually, that's where I went. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's all
yeah.
about like that's why people like that Elliot Anderson and all these type of players now. Solid players, don't get me
Messi would
wrong,
even made
but
it those days. That's how brutal the first division was. Even Messi. Do you remember Maradona? He was on the verge of joining obviously the first division, but they said nah, it's too physical for him.
yeah, Tottenham, I think he was going to go to
Yeah,
now.
Tottenham. Yeah. Smash the likes, like them says people, please. Appreciate that. Let's see what. Yeah, I was just a finesse player, bro. I picked up things from the players, didn't it? Like John Barnes, like Ruud Gullit, Baggio, things like that. I used to just pick up things and I used to just take it onto the football pitch. I used to love doing things like that. These days, you don't even know who you're gonna pick up things from. You know what I mean? It's just
Exactly
madness,
that, bro. Who
Pick up,
have
Ray.
you got? You know, I seen a little thing earlier. Like, you remember Terminator, the film, when Arnie looked after that young lad,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Which film have you seen now where a man is sort of portrayed as a protector, as a savior, or as a good image?" You know what I mean? Like, it's like in football as well. Back in the days, you had football players who were like solid and showed a good example. You know what I mean, bro? Them days are gone now. It's all like Tommy Hilfiger and pink hair and that. You know, I love fashion. Don't get me wrong. I'm in the fashion world and stuff. Don't get me wrong. But there's a time and place for it. First things first, get your business sorted.
JK guys wears skin tight jeans, ripped jeans. You know what I'm saying?
But like Michael Arteta, his grey tight trousers.
He better hope he ain't pissing himself, because if he pisses himself, everyone's gonna see him.
You were talking about the Champions League earlier. I tell you right now, when I watched PSG play yesterday, I said, bruv, this Arsenal team ain't gonna get nothing out of this team. Like that.
How did they control that game
display.
yesterday, bro? How did they control it? Went to Bayern Munich and they controlled the game, bro.
Discipline. And also, I seen Kvaratskhelia writing, the manager, if you do not run for this manager, you're not getting into that team. You're on the subs bench. Simple as that.
I love that. Does that remind you of something, JK?
Jurgen Klopp.
There you go, bro.
Jurgen
Klopp. La 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 la. I'm going back to Jurgen Klopp now, man. Fuck Arne Slot, man.
I don't wear their dresses, bro. I'm proper anti. If you're a man, wear menstrual clothes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is Arne Slot, guys. That's Arne Slot, man.
You know, Arne Slot, he didn't know where he was. You know, when he won the Premier League last season, he should have realised where he's at now. He should have thought, you know what? Wow, I got it done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to build on that. I don't care about the image I portray. I don't care about anything like that. I don't care. I've got a winning team here. I'm going to improve on it. I'll bring in Worth, Isaac, Kirkes. Let's improve on it. And what did he do, bro? We were 44 points ahead of your Man United last season, bro. And them fuckers are 6 points ahead of us this season. There you go. I want to drop my mic if I had one now.
I've done it for you, bro. No, man.
What is that? What is that? Come on. Michael Carrick? Are you trying to tell me Michael Carrick is that 44 point? Actually, wait, let me work that out. 52 point difference there. Michael Carrick is that. No, it ain't, bro. It's a fucking Arne Slot fucking it up. That's the difference there.
We're shit, bro. We're shit, man. You know what? You know what makes me laugh here? Like, how can people watch this and still defend it? Because there's still people defending this, JK.
What?
Believe it or not. Yeah, people still defending this motherfucker, mate. I mean,
look, bro. Look. When I look at this season, when I look at that United game the other day, that second half was a total different vibe. This is what I'm saying about this guy. He's not consistent enough for me. He can't give me a 95-minute game where we were, that 20 minutes we played in the second half where we got the goals back. Yeah. He's never showed me a game where he showed me that energy all fucking game.
Yeah.
He's not done it. Because why? He likes his first gear, second gear, and then maybe pump it up to the third, fourth gear, second half. That's him. He did that all last season. Yeah. Worked out the opposition first half because he didn't know who they were, because he was from a different country. He's like, okay.
And he didn't change much. He didn't change much either, did he? Really? There you go. He didn't change the players, did he, really, JK? So, He stuck with the Jurgen formation because every single time, remember after the match, he used to say, "I inherited a great squad thanks to Jurgen." Do you hear him saying things like that anymore? He just
No, why?
criticizes
Because
everybody.
he won the Premier League. He thought he's the bee's knees, and he's like, I'm going to show the world who Arne Slot is. There you go.
He fell for the trap, innit? He's fallen
See
for the
me,
trap.
bro. If I was at Arne Slot, I would appreciate Jurgen's what he's done for the club, respected that. I'm thinking, how's the guy like him lasted 9 years in Liverpool and realised what he did in his first press conference, and how he interacted. Like he used to go walking around town and that.
Yeah. Someone said that yesterday. Actually, someone said that yesterday. I think one of the reporters said that. Like Jurgen used to just. Actually, it was Frank that said that to us. He said Jurgen used to walk around the city just to familiarize himself with the city and the people. So he got to know the people. Then he realized what Liverpool Football Club is all about. So what makes this football club tick? The fan base, innit? Once you get them on side, anything is possible at Liverpool Football Club. And that's what Jurgen did. Because at the beginning, remember, he was making a lot of mistakes. He was doing the German stuff, like, in front of the fans, doing this doing this bowing in front. Yeah, it was madness. Like, and some of the fan base was saying, "What's he doing, man? This is not our football club. We're not in Germany."
You know what it was? He was waiting for me to go to the game, bro. I went to the first game he won against Bournemouth. It was a League Cup game, wasn't it? It was like we won. Yeah, he was waiting for me. JK ain't coming, I ain't going to win. And then I went and we won. And the rest is history.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
What it is? It's just, I said this the other day to someone. Like you got a tin of beans, bro. Baked beans, yeah?
Yeah.
There's loads of ways what you can improve on a tin of beans taste. You can either chuck it in the microwave, what Arne Slot does, opens it up, chucks it in a plate, chucks it in the microwave. Where me, you give me a tin of beans, bro, what I'll do, I'll get butter, put it in a pot, let it melt, salt, pepper, add half an onion, add 2 green chilies, and add a bit of curry powder. Bro, you would say, JK, that's the best fucking dinner I've ever had. And that's what Arne Slot's not done. He's took a tin of beans and he's just chucked it in the microwave.
Spoil the whole thing, man. Spoil the whole thing, man.
There you go. And that's what football is for me. Make the most of what you've got. And Jurgen Klopp is the master of that. And this Arne Slot, he can't even turn Wirtz, Ekitike, and them guys into a Premier League winning team. I don't understand.
And then you look at them at international football, that's completely different players. You know what I mean, JK? So it's not the same players who play international.
There you go. I was going to say that yesterday. I was on a show. What's this World Cup? Tell me what McAllister, Wirtz,
Ravi, and
are going to do.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Shame that Ekitike is not going to be there. I just seen some guy just shouting that Mbappe is going to come to Liverpool on TikTok. I was like, yo, that's not starting again, is it? Come on. Don't do that.
MK says you raise it when we are on a high, not when we are frustrated. Yeah, I agree, bro.
Bless MK. Yeah, it's true. The prices. Yeah,
100%, bro. Facts. Yeah, everybody's agreeing with him there. Big up to here. What you saying, bro? Let me see what Tahir's saying. I wouldn't mind partying an extra few. Paying. I wouldn't mind paying an extra few quid if it meant we are winning and a better quality of football. What do you agree about? Do you agree with him with that, with the ticket pricing and all that stuff? Because at some stage they have to rise, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's like, they're sort of getting away with it. Yeah, because we're playing great. But that's what happens when you're winning. That's what winning does, bro.
Yeah.
Winning, you don't give a damn about nothing then. You're like,
you don't even notice the ticket prices going up. Yeah, you don't even notice.
Yeah, you're like, who cares? And that's what the owners are a bit dumb in that way. They think they're clever, but they're not. They don't realise when you win, you can get away with ticket increase prices and stuff. They're so fucking dumb, bro. Like, come on. When I look at the football club all in all, I'm thinking, you know what? Me, you, MK Toe, Trudon, we can all walk in tomorrow and do a better job.
I agree, man.
I'm telling you now, because why?
No, it's not even a joke. I honestly think
I'm being serious here, bro.
Yeah.
I could do a better job than Arne Slot. Straight away.
It's amateurish, bro. It's very amateurish when you look at Arne Slot, bro. Like, he doesn't give you anything that makes you think, oh, he will change in the next game. You just know you're gonna get the same thing every week. You know what I mean, JK? It's always the same performances, same substitutions, same. Nothing ever changes with him. You know that, JK? Yeah.
And look at this Chelsea team last week against Forest, bro. I'm telling you now, me, you, and the lads in the chat
Forest B team, by the
beat
way.
this
B
team.
team. That because they kept the rest of the players for the Europa League tonight. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, so it's Forest B team. But carry on, go on,
Gibbs
Jacob.
White came on as a sub and then got injured, didn't he? Did
Yeah,
you
the
see his
gas was
head?
too. Yeah, that was mad. You can see the
Whoa.
bone, bro. Fuck.
Bruv, he ain't playing tonight against Villa. He ain't playing.
He's not gonna recover. He's got a scar for life, though, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's guy for life, bro.
That's
Whoa.
what he's gonna be called, Scarface now. You know what I mean? So
Remember him, Scarface, the rapper back in the days. Yeah, he's Al Pacino. They're gonna call him
Al
from now on.
Pacino, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love Al Pacino, man. One of my favorite. He's my favorite actor.
Yeah, he's bad. I love. You know what film I love from him? Donnie Brasco.
You know what makes me laugh about Al Pacino? Yeah, a lot of people like De Niro more than him. Don't know why, but obviously they're both great actors. They're both my favorite actors. But Al Pacino's movies are memorable, man. You get what I'm saying, JK? They're ones you remember for eternity, compared to the De Niro films, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but De Niro for me, Goodfellas, bro. For me, my favorite ever film, Goodfellas.
Yes, sick film.
What a film! You know, it's a true
Goodfellas.
story and stuff.
Casino as well. Casino.
Well, Casino. But you know who don't get, like, for me, Joe Pesci's the guy. Like, come on. Joe Pesci, bro.
Come
For
on,
me,
man. I
he
love
did a
him.
film.
I love him in Home Alone, man. Leave him alone.
Home Alone, man. What a film. One of my favorite ever films, that. Joe Pesci's in that. And
Home Alone.
the way he just plays it, bro. What a film.
He's a proper bad guy, isn't he? If he wants to be a bad guy, he could be. I think he's the best bad guy I've ever seen in movies. To be fair,
Look, Irishman, have you seen that?
Yeah, it's fucking long, bro. It took me 3 days.
It's long,
man.
it's slow, but it's good, if you understand what I mean.
Well, we still didn't find out how that guy, got kidnapped and disappeared. We still don't know what happened to him. The Hoover, what's his name? That guy, the Al Pacino plays.
FBI guy.
No, the guy Al Pacino plays, the governor guy. I forgot.
Oh,
his
yeah,
name. Yeah. We still don't know how he disappeared and that stuff. Like, yeah, we still don't know the true story about that. Barovian says, "Shame we can't protest about Arne Slot. That's what we should be doing. Getting that fraud gone." What do you think about that, JK?
I'm not a big fan of protests, but then again, like you were saying, they test the waters, the owners.
Do you agree? Do you agree what I said though about when I was talking about the ticket price and the way they always test the waters and they always tell you one thing, but they're gonna do something else, behind your back. If you know what I mean, JK. So they stop the ticket pricing, but they will actually do something probably with the kits, or they'll raise the money somehow, or they might not buy the players that you want, or they will put they'll get the big players to run down their contracts, and eventually they're always going to do some. There's always something they're going to screw you with that you don't.
They're going to save about 750 grand a week next year. Why? Because Alisson,
there you go.
Salah. And Robertson's wages are gone. Bang,
there you go.
And last season, let's not forget this. They got rid of about 14 guys before we bought the 7-8.
I said 13 because I didn't want to include Jota in it. So, but yeah.
Okay, 13.
In total, is 14. Yeah, it's 14.
But what they did for Yotta's wife, they're going to pay.
That was amazing. That was amazing. I love that. That I respect. That is our respect. Those things I respect.
That's
big up, G-Man.
These guys do.
Big up John Conway. Yeah.
Bless up John Conway and G.
Yeah, big up John Conway, big up G-Man, big up obviously everybody that's on the. Listen, I'm going to read the chat as we go along, but carry on, Jacob. Carry on what you're saying, bro. What about this actual comment?
Sort of things. If you can do that, that's nice. That's the way football should be. Lovely. You should be full of love. None of this greedy. I hate greedy people. I don't trust greedy people, bro. What is a greedy person?
Yeah.
A certain person you can't trust. And for me, don't be greedy, man.
Yeah.
You showed the love to Yotta's wife and family. You did that. That's the way you should be doing. That's what you should be doing.
What do you think about that, JK? Like what I said? Because not many people. You know what I realized on YouTube, JK? I don't know if you agree with me. I think there's a lot of YouTubers out there that really don't say what they feel. They like tiptoeing around things because, in my opinion, I know you heard it when I was saying it, obviously earlier. I think people are scared to say things because they want to work for these people. Do you get what I'm saying, JK? Like Redmond TV, Anfield Cup. They want to interview these people like James Pearce on their channels and all that stuff. So what they do is they tiptoe around things like that. You know what I mean? And they don't want. Do you agree or am I wrong in that? Because I don't see people being truthful every single time I watch YouTube channels. I don't see them being truthful. They're scared.
Yeah, but that's the way. When you look at the workforce in the UK, a lot of people keep their jobs. Why? because the manager talks to them like shit and they cake it.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. And if you're a joker who likes that, carry on, bruv. But that's not for me.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So there's the answer to that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. You got one life.
I don't want to. Listen, they're good people, but I just want to hear the truth. I'm sick and tired of hearing the same shit every week. Say something truthful, man. Because you know when I say things, people, as you know, people don't want me on because I say it how it is. Only Husam actually gets me on because he says similarity to what I say. But they're scared. They're scared to say things like that because they're scared.
I didn't give a damn.
Yeah. If I say this, Redmond TV might not get me on, or I can't get Redmond TV my channel.
Look, I met Redmond TV one time.
If it's, I met them as well. If it's, what do you call it?
They're doing what they're doing, But at the end of the day, bro, they know themselves. Arne Slot's not the guy. So if they're backing Arne Slot, then something's not right there. Like for me, as you said a minute ago, that I'm not a type of guy who's going to come on every screen, get rid of Arne Slot. Blah. I'm not into that sort of bullshit because I hate embarrassing the club. And that is for me a proper Liverpool fan. Don't embarrass the club. But that don't mean we're fucking sleeping and we're going to say, yeah, that's all right by the owners. They can do that if they want. No. And that's why I say the world's in a bad state. Why? Because people have been sleeping.
Yeah.
They've let people increase the prices for everything. They've let them do the coronavirus thing. They let them do everything. Come on, wake up, people, man. Football is an example of how life should be, how it should be run well.
It's escape from reality. It's escape from reality. And life is already tough as it is, guys. Like we watch football because it's escape. I mean, something that makes us happy. That's why we watch football. But you look at football, the state of football nowadays is dying, man. I don't enjoy football no more. There's a World Cup around. There's a World Cup around the corner, people, and nobody's even talking about it.
There you go.
We used to ask JK. You could ask JK, Gene, all the people around my age. We used to look forward to things. World Cup. What did we used to do back in the day, JK? Buy the magazines, get ready for the sticker books, everything like that. We used to just wait. I mean, and plan what games we're gonna watch and all that stuff. No, there's a World Cup in a couple of months' time. Nobody even knows it's here. You know what I mean? So that's how far we're disconnected of football nowadays. We don't look forward to things anymore, man. It's so sad. It really is sad, man. Okay, jersey 15% off. Laughing my ass.
Tahir, bless, bro.
Listen, I'd rather go and buy OK jersey than go buy from Liverpool shop, man. That costs you about 140, man. Nah, man. Nah, I love that shit, man. Doesn't do anything for you. Listen, I'll buy that shirts. I wanted to buy it this season. The letters still fall off. Everything falls off still. There you go. Look who it is, JK. Look who it is. Stephen, man. There you go, my guy. I don't buy new shirts anymore. As for me, prices these days and in this climate keep rising, and there's a time where I can't do it anymore unless I need to. There you go, bro. Spot on, bro. It's too expensive.
Look, the green shirt costs 140. That jacket they wear when they come on the pitch, the green one. Yeah. What's it called? Is it called Anthem jacket? That costs
something. I got a lot of them. I didn't buy this season.
I love them.
I can't be I always buy them.
There's another 140 there.
Yeah.
It's like what? Like, come on, man. Keep it to a level where I love football designing shirts and stuff like that. I love shirts, you know what I mean? I love fashion and stuff like that. But keep it to a level where you don't you got 3-4 kids, you're done.
Yeah. You know when I look at football nowadays, JK, is it me or is it or the family side of it is disconnecting? You remember you used to take your kids and all that stuff. It's easy to buy tickets for your kids and you go to games. Like I don't think that. I think that's slowly drifted away from football. It's becoming so expensive. Those things are slowly like being taken away, in my opinion, from what I can see.
Look, bro, I think, don't take this in the wrong way. Like back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, only men used to go football. Okay. Anfield was rammed. They might have had a few points and that, but there was a buzz, there was an atmosphere, there was noise, there was everything. And over the years, they've introduced families to games. Why? They can sell more shirts, they can make more business. Because if women and kids want to go to the game as well, there's going to be more of a market for them. It's the same in, why do British players always get hyped up when they're 16, 17, 18? Why? Because the club, when they sell him, want to make the most profit out of it. The guy might be a donkey, but they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Oh, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. No, he fucking ain't. but he's going to be sold for 70 million when he gets sold to Liverpool, Arsenal, Real Madrid. And that's the same as football costs now. They need to make the most money out of anything. You know, as I said right there, all football club owners act like the Tories.
Yeah, simple as
there
that.
You
man.
go.
Yeah, 100%. I'm just going through the comments. I still to buy. Sorry, I can't even see this, man, because I need to see a bigger screen. I'm still too young to buy to be having a kids. Kids. Oh my god.
Don't do it, bro.
Don't go down that route, bro. So big problems ahead. Yeah.
It's going to cost you about $500,000 until they're 16, 17. Not $500,000, about 400 grand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? iPads, iPhones, Liverpool tops, training things, this, that, and the other. Oh, God. It's a joke.
Yeah. There you go. Testing the waters. They always do that. They remember what they told us. Oh, we're gonna put the club up for sale, ham dog. You know what I mean? And then the January transfer window disappeared. We're not gonna sell.
There you go. There you go. There you go. It's all timed. You know, it's all timed as well.
I'm sorry, but I'm laughing because they do this every time, and people don't question it. You know what I mean? People are scared to say what it is. Oh, we're gonna sell the club. We're gonna put it with JP. We're gonna put it with two bankers, JP Morgan, and what's the other one? They put someone else anyway.
Stanley.
Yeah, Stanley. Yeah, that's it.
Morgan Stanley. Yeah.
Morgan Stanley. Yeah. We're gonna put them in both, and we're gonna put the club up for sale. Qataris might be buying it. January transfer window closes. Nah, we don't want to sell. We never had the intention to sell the football club in the first place. That's what they said.
Look, they're making like $500 million a year profit into their pocket every year. But for me, like Brian said, Irishman, they're going to make their money when they sell the club. Like they bought it for 300 million. And I think us lot could have rustled that up now thinking about it. If we all got together, we could have rustled that.
I swear there's a Filipino consortium that want Liverpool fans from the Philippines. I'm sure they offered a lot of money to buy Liverpool. That's what I've heard as well. Okay. At the time. Yeah. There's a consortium from the Philippines. They're rich. They're proper rich. Billionaires, like close to trillionaire. And they wanted to buy the club. And as soon as they made the offer, they closed it. They said, nah, we don't want to sell the club anymore. There you go.
300 million turned it. But don't you reckon, like, come on. If Liverpool win the double this season, right, that's an extra $1 billion you could put on the price tag. Come on, wake up. 100%. Come on, man. Winning
JK, I will ask you a question. I will ask you a question, JK. Do you think this season would have been... If we competed this season, would we win both trophies?
Exactly.
If we was in the same form as last season. If we was the same form as last season, that's what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
I agree too.
Yeah.
I agree too. I agree.
Look,
I don't think PSG were as good as last season from what I saw this season. I don't think they're as good as last season. But they're more solid this season. They were more flair and convincing last season. Do you get what I'm saying? This season is a different PSG. They're not going to blow.
Solid.
Yeah, a bit more, but they're not going to blow you out of the water. So I think we would have beat them if we had the same form like in the first half of last season. If you know what I mean. If we performed same as last season, but in the beginning of the last season and took it on to the second half of the season. If you know what I mean. So if we married it up, got the right bench, got and everything together, I think we would have won the Premier League and the Champions League this season. Because I think the Premier League, if Arsenal win the rest of their games, it goes to 85 points. Liverpool could have went to 90 or above, but we chose not to because we won the league so early. Do you know what I mean, JK?
We ain't been great since then.
Yeah.
When you look at it, won
Do
the league.
you believe that story about the second half of the season he changed formation when he realised he's won the league?
I don't know. God knows.
I thought the players got tired. I thought the players just got tired because he was using the same 11 every single time. But the more you look at it, the more it actually connects. Since last season, in the second part, we haven't been the same. We've been playing the same type of football, easy to play against, and we concede a lot of goals.
Yeah.
Stephen says, I was at the Crystal Palace game a few weeks ago and I held up the yellow card to FSG that day to send a message. But owners nowadays only worry about their profit and financial stance. The thing is, Stephen, first of all, When do you ever see them at the games? Second of all, when did they ever embrace the city of Liverpool? When do you ever see them like learning about Liverpool Football Club and what we're all about? You never see that. They only see us from the distance. They just own us. That is it.
Yeah, I've seen them at a distance when they came to Germany, didn't they? I've seen them. Yeah, only at a distance.
Yeah, that's what they are. They're just owners. They don't really a real ownership. Like if you remember the Moore family when they were at Liverpool, we was connected to that family. We knew about our football club ins and outs, and even though they didn't have a lot of money, but they spent. You know, when we needed players, they spent on those players. They didn't like hesitate to do things. If you know what I mean. But when you look at Liverpool, for example, that season when we was top of the league until Matip got injured against Tottenham away. Which he was our last defender that was remaining at the time when Gomez and Van Dijk got serious injuries. All a real owner had to do is go and buy players for the team to, you know, especially defenders, so we could just see through the season, make it a back-to-back league winning team. No, we didn't. We just bought Kabak and Davis. What did they do at Liverpool Football Club? Nothing. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Real ownership, they invest when it's needed. Look at Man City, for example, this season. Semenyo and Gahey became available. They were actually Liverpool banned. What did they do? They weakened Liverpool and they blasted their squad. They wasn't even in the race for the league title until these two came in. And these two actually helped them get back to try to compete for the title, other than obviously the Everton game the other day. So teams that want to compete, they know what to do. We never want to compete because we don't. When we need players that, you know, in January transfer window to give us the extra boost to win the league, we never do that. Every single time. 16 years we've been here, it's always the same outcome every season. Even this year. Look at this year. We wasn't that far behind Arsenal and Man City. If we brought in the Gaheys and a couple of more players in the January transfer window, the squad would have stepped up because there's competition for places and we would have had a stronger bench, if you know what I mean, guys. But we didn't choose that. We went and bought a kid for next season and then we just gave up on the season. That's not Liverpool Football Club. We even gave up on the League Cup this season to concentrate on the Premier League. That's what Arne Slot said. We can't be in a lot of competitions, so we're going to get out of the League Cup. He put a reserve team against Crystal Palace, got battered. I think the kids, we got battered. And then look what happened. Now, I wish we had a cup because we got nothing. We finished with nothing this season. This is the kind of club that we are now. We intentionally throw things away. I honestly think, I know you don't believe me, JK. I honestly think the ownership, Richard B. Hughes and Michael Edwards and everybody, I think they've given up on the season back in November, December time. When things were going right, they said, you know what, let's scrap this season and concentrate on next season. I honestly think that. Let's just get back into the Champions League some sort of way. Because, around the table, when I was hearing Billy Hogan and Richard Hughes, JK, what they said, and I picked it out, we're willing to take a hit this season, even if we have to be without Champions League football, we're willing to come back next season stronger. That's what they said. And nobody picked up on things like this. I don't know where JK is there, but what do you think?
You've just won the Premier League. You spent nearly 400 grand. You got rid of a lot of players as well, yeah. But you've not won 1 out of the 4. Lord of mercy, man. You've not won 1 out of the 4. Come on, that's just embarrassing, man.
You don't believe they threw this league away back in November, December? You don't believe that? The way we behaved, especially in the transfer window in January?
Look, for me, January window, if we got Gahey in and Semenyo, we're probably winning the Premier League and Champions League this year, no problem. But Gahey ends up at Man City. It's just mad.
Yeah.
He had a Liverpool shirt on, I heard. All of a sudden he goes to Man City.
Yeah.
Faffing around again in January. I knew we weren't going to buy anyone in January anyway. Yeah. But Paulinho for Tottenham, for me, I would have got him in from Bayern. Why not?
There you go.
He would have done a job for us. He's been a good little player for Tottenham. The other day against Villa, he was the main man.
Yeah.
So even the Paulinho could have done a job for us this season, but we didn't. Let him go to Tottenham, man. Come on. Wake up, man. Wake up. Half asleep.
I don't know. RTV, I don't know about this new goalkeeper kit. What does it look like? I don't know if that. I don't know.
I've seen the new 3 kits, like what we're gonna wear. I like the second one, the away kit. It's a white one.
Yeah.
But the third kit's not great. Come on.
Is the home one like the candy one, right? It's like the candy
Yeah.
one.
That red white one, candy vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that one, man. That's my favorite shirt ever. Yeah, I don't know about the goalkeeper. I think JK said he knows about it, but I don't know nothing about it. Conquerhead Sloth. Trudon says, it's your thumbnail. Oh, God damn it. I know it is my thumbnail, you scumbag. You stole that too. Poor Dean, man. Why are you doing this to Dean for, bro? Why are you doing this to Dean, man? Yeah, you got it from me, so you're trying to include me in it. You scumbag. I can't believe you did that, bro. I can't believe you did that. Oh, God. What's Trudon doing here? Copish is on. Yeah, I don't know, Mac. I have no idea, bro. He's a traitor, bro. He's a snake of, the biggest snake on here. He's a snake. He's a snake, the leader of the snakes, bro. I mean, he's got foot soldiers like Nems and Bees and Toast at the moment. Nobody's overtaken him yet. He's a snake, bro. Yeah, so there's a bit of breaking news, guys, as you can see on the screen right there. Apparently, again, like I always do, you know what I mean? Just to lose focus of what's happening at our football club. Ibrahim Konate. Yeah.
They love that soap opera news. They've been doing it all the time. Distractions. Oh, look at that over there. Well, they get away with not spending in the January transfer window. Yeah, that's their
Ibrahim Konate is close to new contract, long-term contract at Anfield again. We haven't seen that earlier. We haven't seen that before. We've never seen that before, guys. There you go. Right. It's always coming out, innit? There's always things like this. Breaking news.
They time everything.
Calculated. They let their little goonies always do it for them. James Pearce, Redmond TV, and all these guys. Every single time they always come out with shit like that.
I heard Konate didn't even train yesterday.
Yeah.
But he's signing a contract.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Not at the end of the day. If he didn't want to pay for Liverpool, he wanted to go to Real Madrid, and all of a sudden he didn't want to go to Real Madrid. Bro, you can go.
Yeah. 100%.
Simple. What type of shit were we running now? Come on.
What a joke, bro. What a joke. As soon as everybody wakes up, we're protesting against tickets and all that stuff. What about fighting for your football club, man? Getting these fuckers out. You know what I'm saying? What about that? It says the Spurs defender Mickey Van der Ven would choose to sign for Liverpool over Manchester United without hesitation if both clubs were to table formal offers. The Dutchman is
after the Isaac challenge, I don't want him.
The Dutchman is a self-confessed Red supporter and would prioritize Anfield above most other destinations. Why don't you want him? Why don't you like him?
That Isaac challenge just put me off him, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
He's a clumsy defender.
But did you see his goal he scored for Tottenham in the Champions League?
Mad, isn't it? Oh, man, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. Yeah, he's to me, we wanted him before Tottenham, didn't we? Yeah, so that's how it is.
He's a good little player, don't get me wrong, but
he's quick, isn't he? He's very, very quick.
Very quick.
Is he the type of defender Liverpool need? You know what I mean? We need a Virgil replacement. That's what we're desperate for. Is he a Virgil replacement? No, I don't think so. You need a strong defender like Virgil, man. That's what you need next. Because, if you go for these, hopeful defenders rather than a finished article like Virgil, you'll have those years of searching, you know what I mean, JK? And it's going to be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You need to get... we should have done Virgil's replacement a couple of years ago, in my opinion, while Virgil was still here. He could learn under him. Do you know what I mean? That's what we should have done.
We thought Kwanzaa was that guy, bro. We thought, oh, great, Kwanzaa's there. Kwanzaa was a good player, don't get me wrong, but something happened to him after he got subbed.
Yeah,
and he went downhill. Yeah, you know what I mean? You don't treat your players like that, man. Arnie. Yeah, we won that game. Don't get me wrong. So it was maybe the right move, but come on. It's Ipswich bloody town, bro. If you can't beat them, you're shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. It doesn't matter if Kwanzaa's on the pitch or Konate.
100%. Not being funny, why they protest for tickets but not the manager? Cost me a fortune to go to games where I'm from... annoys me. I don't think that's what people do, bro. Like, I've never seen a team protest to get a manager out. I don't know if JK has ever seen it. I've never seen it in my life. Have you, JK? But JK's on the phone or something. Yeah, I've never seen it in my life, guys. Honestly, I've never seen a football club protest to get a manager out. That's the first time I've ever heard of that. So never happens. Never seen it in my life. True, don't do. Big up Beans and Toast, bro. Snake. I'm always gonna put that snake. Yeah, big up, bro. JK, let me know when you're back in it. You seen what John W. Henry said about playing at Man United? Yeah, I've seen it. First interview in 6 years. Sounds like he's willing to spend. Well, that's what John Warner, was it Tom Warner said. That's what Tom Warner said. I did the video a few weeks ago about Tom Warner saying we no longer have to build, obviously, stands. We want to compete with the best. So I'm assuming he's saying that we're going to spend, but I love to see it. I love to see it. Big up 6 times. What are you saying? Afternoon, Fozi. The faith, good times will return. Have faith. When Arne Slot is here, I don't know about that, bro. JK, let me know when you're back here, bro. Let your soul glow. I haven't done that for a bit. I didn't even do it yesterday, did I, in the game? I didn't do it in the Champions League game yesterday. Strange, isn't it? Caution signs everywhere, bro. Caution signs everywhere. Tell Big Tom that. Tell Big Tom that too. Caution signs everywhere. Why does it come out as black when I put it on the screen? Very strange. Very, very strange. So I'm just going through the chat, guys. If I find anything, I'll let you guys know. What you saying here, my broski, Mr. Mac. Yeah, big up everybody, man. Appreciate you guys staying with me. How long have I been on here? Almost 2 hours. Appreciate that. The Shankly group will be buzzing. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. They did their job, innit? He's too skinny. Wow. Bit harsh, innit? Bit harsh, mate. Anfield agenda. Yeah. He says how he feels, to be fair. Yeah, but to me, sometimes he cries on too much. But what are you crying for, bro? You don't need to cry. Just fuck the people that hate you, man. Jamie Phillips does, to be fair. Yeah, maybe does, yeah. Can't stand Anfield agenda. Yeah, but listen, he's close to Redmond TV now, isn't he? On subscribers and that. Gotta give him credit, yeah. But yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe and all that good stuff. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Just going for the comments. I'll stop watching Liverpool if he gets a new contract. Well, you're gonna stop watching Liverpool, bro. If I see you on here, bro, taking people's pictures, I'll go mad. Yeah. I'm just going through the comments, guys. FSG, 6 times says FSG have done a lot of good things for us, but it's time for them to move on. They have taken us as far as they can. 100%, bro. That's what I've been saying for a while, my guy. Like, enough is enough now. Enough is enough. We want to compete. We want to be the best team in European football. I'm sick of it now. Sick of always chatting the same every year. Sick of coming on streams talking about the same thing again and again and again. I'm tired of it, guys. I am really, really tired of it, man. Hasn't anyone noticed every single time you watch a stream is similar to the last one? We're always talking the same. Jacket was in Jan. I think they thought he would turn it around still. Yeah, that's what you think, bro. But I think they've given up on the league a long time ago, bro. I think back in December, November time, they've given up on the league, in my opinion. I said rest in peace. Oh, scumbags, man. What you're saying, Jacket is 5 years away from reaching potential. It's hard to watch that, innit, TW? It's hard to watch that, bro. Alonso will go to Arsenal. Arteta to Barcelona. Oh, if that happens, man, Alonso managing another Premier League team, that will hurt me, man. It will hurt me badly, my bro. Let me just put it that way. Yeah. So you're talking about Junior, yeah? That's high. I don't know that. Is it Cropey or something like that? Junior says 12 goals, 6 penalties, no thanks. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. So 6 hour penalties at 12. So basically all penalties. That's mad. And then people telling me about £100 million for him. You must be mad. It could be worse. We could be run like Chelsea. Listen, at least they're spending money, man. At least they spend on the football club. Yeah, it's not like Todd Bowley's spending that money. It's like, he's getting it from somewhere else. Big up Tony, what are you saying, Fozi? Big up Fozi. I've never felt so disconnected from the club. I'm 58, so I've been doing this LFC thing a long time. I'm taking myself away from games. If Slot stays, scary times ahead, bro, for everybody. Let me just put it that way. Fozi, you called the Slot staying months ago. I did. Like, bro, if you see the way they behave, it should tell you where we are as a club, my brother. I said to you back in December and November and December, is when they decided to throw away the league. So when they decided, when the ownership, when the hierarchies decide to do something back then, and tell the head coach, considering what's happened around the football club with Jota, with the new players, not connected with the old players, let's just throw away this season and concentrate on next season. And then all of a sudden, when the transfer window closed, what happened? Around the table happened. And then they just let everything go and told you guys, they put Jota on the screen, they put this on the screen, they put that on the screen, just to give you guys a peace of mind, you know what I mean? But if you read into it further, they were man fucking us. They were telling us it's all about next season. And Arne Slot was just sitting there like a dummy. Didn't say nothing. While those two were doing the talking for him. So this was planned a while ago, guys. Because if you're interested in this league this season, yeah, all we had to do is sort out a couple of transfers in the January transfer window. Would have been right up there challenging for the league titles. All we had to do is beat these Bournemouths, Nottingham Forests, Burnleys, these teams. All you had to do is beat these teams. Man United, beat these teams, you're back in the title race. That's all you had to do. Just have an undefeated run, which includes winning, not drawing, if you know what I mean. That's all you had to do. And you're back in the title race, back in the Champions League. And they didn't even spend in that month. And we're back in this all the time. It's been happening for the last 16 years, guys. It's not a new thing. This happens all the time at our football club. Nobody ever calls it out because they're scared. They're scared to call it out. You gave me two guys. You know what I mean? After the agenda and Jamie. Who else? Who else says it? Yeah, there you go, man. I called it months ago, bro, because I know my football club. Over 40 years I've been here, guys. This year is my 40th year. There you go. That I can remember football. Big up, Alexandra. What are you saying, bro? See, I always read your messages. I'm not rude. I don't need no super chats. Big up a slot machine here till further notice. Congratulations, rival clubs. Liverpool removed themselves out of the competing picture. There you go, bro. At least you can see it, Alexandra. Big up, though, man. You've been a regular on this channel for years, man. Big up, my brother. I remember you, man. I don't forget people, man. I'm not that kind of person. I remember the people that's been here since I've been here. Big up Freedom. Fozi, would you take Javi? Klopp has said he is staying retired. I'll take Javi right now. If Klopp can't do manage anymore, I'll take Javi Alonso. What this club needs is someone that's going to connect us and put us together. That's what we need. And we haven't got that at the moment. Jake, are you back yet? I don't know if he's back. So, the closest to Klopp. Yeah. What do you think about this comment, JK?
Xavi? About Xavi or
he said Freedom said Klopp is not staying retired. So would you take Xavi instead?
Yeah.
Who would you want but the thing is, Jack, who would you want as a manager? I never asked you that question before. If you had a choice.
I tell you the truth, when I look at Alonso, what he did with Frimpong works and stuff, and he just looks like a sound guy.
Yeah.
He's the type of guy you would want. When you look at Arne Slot, bro, even I could do a better job. So, we've got to get a guy in who understands football, who understands how to improve a player. Look at works at Leverkusen and look at works here with us this season, not great. You know, he scored a few goals, got an assist on that. But at Leverkusen, it was a different kettle of fish, bro.
Yeah.
Frimpong always fit. This season, he can't get fit. So, for me, Alonso,
yeah, me too. I said like this club needs someone that could galvanize everybody together, bring back the fans, because we're in disarray at the moment as well. We're all split apart. We're all having arguments on social media as well as, of course, in the stadium. He could bring everyone together because he's been at the football club before. He's a legend at the football club. Every time you win a Champions League, you become a legend, don't you? So, and not only that, look what a player he was for Liverpool as well, guys. Like we can't deny that he was a great midfielder. Obviously, that connected things. Like it reminds me of Firmino as a midfielder. You know what I mean? That the guy who's unselfish and connects everything in midfield. That's how I see Xabi Alonso at Liverpool, and him becoming a manager at Liverpool would be great for us, because the most important thing here is a long-term manager. And what is Liverpool good at? Having long-term managers. You know what I mean? That's when we're successful, isn't it, JK? I see JK's disappeared again, but it's okay. Big up, Dan. Big up, bro. Hope you're okay. Big up, John Conway, as always, bro. Subscribe and like, people, please. Do me a favor. I'm almost at 3,000, man, finally. Fucking stinks. 100%. 100%. Has someone farted? Yeah, someone like... It's definitely Nems, man. Always. Nems can't help himself. He gets excited and starts talking shit. Joking, Nems. Joking, bro. Joking. Big up, Gene. Always big up, Gene. Respect. Listening in whilst I am on the road. Smash the likes. Big up, Gene. Always. JK, where are you, bro? Let me know when you leave. Fozi is a dinosaur. Thank you very much. I could take jokes, guys. It's no problem. Please don't take it to other streams, because they're getting pissed off when people are making fun of them on other streams. So please don't do that. Over here, we could do the cussing matches, whatever you guys want to do. Doesn't bother me. I'm the least person that cries about, things like that. Mbappe to Liverpool 2026. TW says, I don't know, 2026 to Mbappe? He's been seen on John W. Henry's jet. Shut the fuck up with your PR bollocks. Fucking Yanks. I like that, TW. I love that, bro. Say it how it is, my brother. Don't hold back. JK, you back? Keeps disappearing, man.
Yeah.
Let me know when you go, bro, because I'm talking to myself the time. It tasted like dinosaur beans, Clive. Oh my God, these guys are dirty fuckers, man. I love them. Nunes, Elliot. Are you part of that fan base that wanted Nunes to stay, bro?
I like Nunes. I like his energy. Yeah, he's just the energy. Football is an energy game, isn't it? When you looked at PSG's energy yesterday.
Do you think we got rid of him? We got rid of him too early. Do you think, JK? Did we get rid of him too? Did we get rid of him too early? We should have kept him.
At least as a sub, him and Harvey Elliott could have done a job this season for us. Him, Kwanzaa, and Diaz wanted to go anyway. But them three players would have made a difference this season, of course. We won no trophies out of 4. So there you go. Of course,
another question I want to ask you guys, even in the chat. Would you have kept majority of last season's players and brought in just Isak? JK?
Yeah. When you look at it, Diaz, it would have been sound.
Just because of obviously what happened to Jota, would you just got in someone
but look, Robertson, would you be able to handle the whole season? So Kirkes and Isaac would have been sound.
Because what I see is, JK, when I say that, is the winning mentality would have set into Liverpool Football Club if we kept those players from last season. It's hindsight, isn't it? So if you've got the winning mentality already drilled into these players, that's won the Premier League last season, and they've seen how it feels when you win Premier Leagues at Liverpool Football Club, they would have taken it on to this season. So the average age probably would have been like 24. So if we kept those players and got in Isak to bluster the fire, obviously the striking force, we would have actually won the league again, in my opinion, because those players are already familiar with each other. You didn't have to do much with those players. So, and then the season after, gradually we get in the other players. That's how I would have seen. But do you agree, or am I wrong about that?
Yeah, just like do it slowly, you know what I mean? But I like all the players we brought in. That's the thing.
I like it, but
Just
I
the
think
manager
it's
isn't
too
right.
much. Yeah.
Imagine these guys under Klopp. Klopp would have loved it. Words under Klopp.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
100%.
You would have got more energy out of him for sure.
6 times says Nunes and Elliott are just not good enough, regardless who's in charge.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, at least them two would have gave 100%, and we ain't had that all season, bro.
We ain't got nobody that does 50%. Forget about 100%. The Kwanzaa situation is fucking disgrace. It cost us 90 million quid to eventually replace him. Fucking money wasting tossers. God damn. You know, I read the whole thing, don't I, TW? So you gotta be careful with that shit, bro. What's going on, man? I've never seen I've never seen him this angry before, man. It's strange, very strange. Oh man, what Slotoholic, LOL. Much more like Slotos low pick. Was it low pick? How do you say that, JK? I don't know. Probably going again. I'm the first manager. I'm the first manager I hated. You mean this is the first manager you hated? That's what you meant to say, right? I get you. Pick up Gene. What's Gene saying over here? Remember that. Remember what Frank said. Klopp used to take walks through the town to hear what is being said, taking the vibes off the town. He became LFC. You're right, Gene. 100%. But that's what Klopp was willing to do. Not many managers can do that at Liverpool. To be fair, Gene. He's a great guy, man. Genius, absolute genius, man. And I'm always going to stand by that, honestly, with him. He's a genius, absolute genius. Just doing some chores, watching as well. Big up, Ravi, bro. Big up, bro. Do your stuff, my guy. Do your stuff. Always, always, always. Have you guys seen, like, I always read your messages and I'll reply to you, but I'll never get any help. Why? Strange. Why we keeping Slot? Rivals say why we wanted Slot out. He's getting us back into Europe. Fuck what Rival says. I don't give a shit what Rival fan says. I really don't. They are the ones who want him to stay because they can beat him. That's the whole point. I'm like, no, he's regressed. Us Slot, we should not be scraping by. If not winning the league, we should challenge. You're spot on. Look at Man City every single season, bro. What do? If they don't win the league title, they're always in the top 3, either 2 or 3. They never go below that. Us, when we fall apart, fuck it hell, man. The world's ended around us. There's bombs going off everywhere. If you know what I mean? Like,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Well, people are shooting at each other. It's madness, bro. You know what I mean, JK? Like, it's crazy. Like, why is it every time, even Man City at their worst are still better than us? It's weird.
Yeah, exactly. You know?
Madness, man. I play better football than Fozi. Do you? Okay, we'll see. Yeah, you know what I've been thinking of doing, JK? I've been thinking of doing a video, yeah? You know what Coppish normally do when they do this, you know, they go into the 5-a-side pitch, try to do crossbar challenge and nobody hits it. No, I just want to go to a football pitch and show them like what I could do with the ball, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what you should upload a little video.
Upload a video like that, man. I said, I don't lie to you guys. I can't play football. I can't do kick-ups if I wanted to as much as I want. You know what I mean? I was a left back before my dislocated knee destroyed me. Oh, it's nasty. Dislocated stuff.
Yeah.
Cop father. It's nasty stuff, bro. Don't blame me. Don't blame you, man. Knee injuries are the worst. Once you get the knee injuries, the football's forever, man. Isn't it, JK?
Yeah, knees are bad.
Yeah, big up touchline, bro.
Bless up touchline.
Fozi, wear a dress. What is wrong with this guy? This guy's mate, you're a freak, mate. You're a freak, bro. Right. What the hell? Why your fantasies don't apply to me, bro? Go and do yourself. Do the same thing Big Tom was doing when he was on live stream. You know what I mean? Do the same thing as him. Crazy stuff, man. What's Freedom saying over here? Just going for the comments, okay? I used to live in Liverpool. I saw Klopp and the team walking along Hope Street one morning. I seen them in Canary Wharf as well when they used to visit. Obviously, when they used to like play against West Ham and that, they used to stay around Canary Wharf area. You see them walking around Canary Wharf area as well. That's what Klopp used to get. You know, the togetherness with Klopp is different, guys. You know what I mean? He made sure the squad, all of them, get to know each other instead of like being a team full of individuals as we're seeing right now. You know what I mean, JK?
Exactly, like family. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. You got to get like the PSG outfit. Fucking, they were drilled yesterday, bro. That's our
amazing.
outfit there. I sound like bloody Arne Slot now, don't I?
Yeah.
He loves
100%.
PSG. Bro,
100%.
fucking work like them, play like them, get your fucking players into that mindset to be like that. Then you know what I mean. If you love them that much, come on.
You know what it is, JK? He's not strong enough. Like you could judge a man. You could judge a manager by his man management skills.
That exactly.
He hasn't got no man management skills. You look at Pep Guardiola. He's got man management. Luis Enrique,
you mess
man
with him,
management.
you're out. Like you don't care.
So
You know what I mean?
if you look at Arne Slot, he's got no man management style whatsoever. Those players do not walk through a wall for him at all when you watch them. So what makes you think him staying another to 2029 is going to change?
It's going to make a difference. You know what I mean? It ain't going to make a difference.
Yeah, man.
You can see how a manager's gameplay is by when the times are not great, whatever.
Spot on.
You see the fighting on.
Yeah.
Look at the United game. We showed fighting in that second half, but then we lost the game still. You know what I mean, bro?
Spot on, man. It's sad. It's really, really sad. Someone said Arne Slot to Paris Saint-Germain. Here we go. Here we go. They even did the here we go. Fuck it. Someone has actually made a thumbnail for that shit. Oh man, you're crazy. You are crazy, man. You know what's sad, JK? Yeah, we could be in a situation Man United could overtake us. You know, that's how sad things are. If we stand still, guys, think about it this way. Yeah, Man United is already in a trajectory of going high, innit? So they are above us right now. Yeah, we look worse than them. They're just beating us. A terrible Man United team beating us, yeah. They could actually be closer to 21 than us if Arne Slot stays. Nobody's ever thought about that, you know. Because when you're in this normal circumstances, guys, and I keep telling you, when we have a bad season under Klopp, we come back stronger the next season. That is not guaranteed anymore. And that's the scariest part of it. So if we go into a season with this head coach the way we are right now, lackluster, too slow, can't play as a team, playing as individuals, can't create chances, and you know, seeing the same performances in every single game that we play, and we start like losing instead of winning, we're in trouble here because we're not in that situation anymore where a good coach like Jurgen Klopp can change things, and that's the scariest part for me, JK, when I look at it. Because when we have a bad season with Klopp, next season we'll come back stronger every single time. Madness, man. I still to this day would be in touch with Jurgen to pick his brain. Put your pride to one side, take his advice, and implement with a dose of me. RT. Look at that, man. Look at that. JK, you here? I don't know. It's gone again. JK's got a lot of dogs, man. I mean, he's got to take care of. Oh. That's what it is. But yeah, so that's what worries me, guys. You know, we ain't got no one that could bring us back to what we was before. Because every season, what Jurgen used to do is the next season we come back stronger. We no longer could do that. And Arne ain't capable of doing that either. So we're fucked. We are fucked next season if he's staying. This style doesn't suit us 100%, Ravi. I agree with you, my guy. Yeah, let me just go through the comments. Yeah. He needs to play, but he's not playing him. Every time we see Rio, he's on the bench, bro. It's like deja vu.
Yeah, like for me, start him on Saturday for sure.
Yeah, 100%. I was saying, JK, you know, in normal circumstances, JK, when seasons are bad at Liverpool Football Club, the next season we come back stronger under Jurgen, innit?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it next season. That's no longer there now. What are we going to do, bro?
Yeah. I don't understand. I wouldn't really want to spend no more money on players with this guy.
Yeah. Scary times, bro. It's really, really scary times, man. Canate signing a new deal. Chris says,
That's
yeah,
what
let's all
happened now,
party.
getting
Let's all
conceded.
party about that. Yeah, man. I can run a Liverpool better than FSG. Me too, Dems. Not just you, bro. All of us can. Fozi will get beans. Hang on, let me just. I can't see that bit. Let me make it a bigger
And some
screen.
masala powder.
And samosa powder and make a meal for 2 or 8. Yeah, I could do anything, man. I'm a miracle worker, man, bro. Big up RTV. Please subscribe to RTV here, guys. Please subscribe to his channel. He's got his own channel. Night Rider, Arne Slot. Yeah, Night Rider all day long, bro. Big up G, man. Hope you're okay. Yeah, man. JK, before we go, where can people find you, bro?
I'll put up 12 man, bro. He's my guy.
Yeah. They don't care about the fans. They never did. They never did, man. They never did. They never did. They're always the same. Listen, American people don't care about football. They don't care about soccer. It's always going to be the same. JK is right. The people think they are smart, but they are really not. They never were, Chris. It's always the same shit. All right, guys.
Well, fine. Bless up, people.
Yeah, man. Let me just. Kathy's in the house. Sorry, Kathy. Where you
Oh, bless up, Kathy.
Yeah, you came to the party a bit late, Kathy. You know, you should have been here earlier. Let me just see what she's saying. Big up, yeah, of course. Let's see what Kathy's saying. Let's end up with Kathy's, obviously. Yeah, what's Kathy saying here? I met Jürgen at Formby Bowling Club. I don't know what's Formby. I don't know what that is. Sorry about that. My hubby was practicing his bowl pause. He came in, had a few games, gave me a kiss and a bear hug. Wow, must have been something special to Kathy. Kathy still thinks about it. I feel sorry for her hubby. But yeah, guys, like, share, and subscribe. I should be back later on. Probably I'm going to do the Nottingham Forest Aston Villa game. Yeah, I just need a little break, guys. I'm tired of this shit every week. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody.
Peace.